Welcome to Skyrim D&D, a live role-playing game where 4 adventurers take on the dangerous lands in a Tamriel setting. If you would like to see our campaign live, make sure you tune in to twitch.tv/Xylophoney every Wednesday at 10 p.m. EST. Now, let's let the adventure begin.
Just someone say it. Obviously, I messed it up.
Skyrim D&D.
Okay, guess we are getting into it.
Last time, after going through the many troubles of Mevidus slowly becoming a werewolf, they dealt... What did you say?
I said
did you just
what's up?
interrupt me?
I'm sorry.
Alright, we'll take 1 point of interruption damage.
Shadow roll.
Wow, we actually just moved the channel. We need a new previously on.
Previously on Skyrim D&D.
They
With
also
a
met
mouthful
up
of food.
with the King Vorstad Greymane, who made a few threats, perhaps intimidated these gentlemen a little bit, but ended up sparing them and letting them go, holding some of their magical items as compensation.
Kill him anyways.
That we intimidated him.
Quite possible. They then began to work their way back towards Riften, riding the illustrious caravan of Corvin, and ended up coming by the dungeon that they had passed up on earlier. As they adventured in, they fought through some undead creatures known as the Draugr, many of them missing a hand. A trap was soon sprung, where hands began to rain from a hole in the ceiling and start leaping out to attack them. After dealing with all this pretty easily, our group of adventurers, who don't have a name, by the way, you guys need to think of a sick adventuring name. We'll make that
The
work
Pinky
soon.
Squad.
Mev's Wolfpack.
Best friend
The
team of
pandas.
awesome.
Maybe an NPC will give you the name. Maybe that's how we're gonna handle this.
Maybe we should.
I,
So I was like, okay, I'll come up with a name.
I don't think anyone here is
That's
that
kind of what
creative.
that statement's actually saying.
Didn't we have a name? I thought somebody called us something.
Probably the idiots, I don't know.
Likely.
Bluffles and the kitties.
Quite likely.
But
What?
you found your way into a room. As you stepped into the room, lit up by the nearby torchlight of that one of the paladins is holding, you see a hulking figure standing before you. A figure
there it
about
is.
8 to 9 feet tall, of just bones and jagged joints. It's holding this giant maul in one hand, and its other hand, if you look closely at it, get back in there, boy.
Okay.
You see that it's actually missing a hand as well. But
God,
its
we're gonna have a
right
freaking hand attack
is
us.
holding a giant maul, and at the end of this, like, almost staff, there's just this huge ball of glass, almost, and the torchlight is just kind of, like, reflecting through it, making, like, little prisms across the wall behind you. But everything else is just, like, dark, and all you see is, like,
Again.
the glowing, growling face of this thing. And you would think it would be like, you know, grunting at you or something, but it's hardly making a sound. As you look
It's
towards it,
dead,
it only
Xylo.
makes the sound of its neck cracking as it turns towards you. Just its bony visage just staring right at you, horns and everything.
Massa, dude. Massa.
Let's have everyone roll initiative, shall we?
Okay, let's back out of the room, guys, and find a different room.
Click your tokens before rolling initiative.
Oh no, I forgot again.
Oh, you rolled a 22. I'll
wait,
give you it.
I saw a scene. Oh, no,
Oh,
it's
is
not.
this even up
Dang
here?
it.
Yeah. Just click it and roll again. I'll give you the 22.
Alright. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Great.
Tiger's like, I don't need you to give me none.
All right.
There goes
so
all my luck for the day.
Yep, so let's
Nothing
see
but ones from here.
how the undead Minotaur is gonna roll.
Beat.
Oh, okay.
9. Okay. So we'll just go after Mevidus before Vlato. So as you come into the room, you see this guy, and you just hear the loud crack as he starts moving towards you, maul in hand.
My neck. Oh, that hurt
Fluffles,
me.
what would you like
Why
to
did
do?
Austin roll?
Don't worry about it.
It was an accident.
It was Vlado's character sheet. I just had Austin's
Yeah,
name
it's a
selected.
-1. That ain't awesome.
Sorry.
Yep.
Go on.
Yeah, it's your move. This thing is just slowly beginning to move towards you as it shifts. Its joints just start to crack. Just cracking
Alright.
and realistic
cracking
bone
noise?
cracking effects.
A hunter's mark for him.
Alright.
and a good old sharpshooter shot with the longbow.
All right, at a -10 or at a -5 or
Five.
whatever, you go to do a +10 damage.
Yeah.
Let's see if you can hit him.
Oh my god!
Yeah, that'll hit him.
Dang it, Tucker, I want you to roll kind
Alright.
of low so we can get an estimate
You
of where
deal
he's at.
20
20.
points of piercing
Oh.
damage.
Cool.
Playing no games out here.
Okay, Kratos, you're up.
I don't know why
Okay.
Julio's here, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, I assume Julio's just kind of like wrapped around your shoulders when you don't give him a roll.
Kratos is gonna throw up the Shield of Faith
On me, right?
on me.
Okay. Shield of Faith,
I'm-
the divine radiance of Akatosh goes up around you.
Hmm. Did I
Did that
already use my
music really just stop? Bruh.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing? Did I already use my javelin?
Maybe.
Did you?
I don't
I
recall.
don't think so. Not in this dungeon anyway.
Alright, I'll let you have it.
Yeah, I don't think you have.
No, we haven't, because I remember using it outside
Okay.
or something, and now it's the next day. I don't know. Anyway, poo poo platter, let's go! Oh my god.
The divine words of Poo Poo Platter echo across the caverns as the javelin soars through the air. But you hadn't noticed because, you know, it's dark in here and you don't exactly see. You put the torch down so you could get ready to fight. But as the javelin soars towards him, it hits a stalagmite on the top of the ceiling and just cracks, and it all falls to the ground as just sparks leap across the javelin, seeming to be ineffective.
GG.
You're better at this than I am, Vlado.
I don't know why you have the javelin.
You didn't want it.
Well, I didn't want it then. Now I'll take it now.
Well, you're not taking it from me anyway.
Anything else?
No, I'm done.
Alright.
Okay. Well,
Nevidus.
I have no level 1 spells left. The only thing I can really do is cast Fear.
Fear.
He has to do a Wisdom saving throw. It does not say what it is, though.
Yeah, so what do you do to intimidate, make him scared?
Puts
Well,
his
I,
arm up in the air
I
like a
cast
big
a
monster.
phantasmal image of a creature's worst fears in front of him in a 30-foot cone. So what is a skeleton beast scared of, guys?
Flesh.
A bigger skeletal beast.
His mother.
Yeah, this skeletal beast will assume he has like a superiority complex. So this is like his older brother projected in front of him, like who is always a little stronger and could always beat him up. And
So
like-
you try to cast the image, a slightly larger, slightly older looking skeletal minotaur image of it comes up beside this thing. It seems to just completely ignore it as it charges towards you, seeming to be immune to your spell.
really,
Anything
Okay.
you do before it clashes into the shield wall of the paladins?
I don't even know where we left off last time, and if I can cast Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah, I think you can.
Okay.
Because
I will-
you took a short rest, and you get the short rest back,
Okay, I
so-
will cast it on Senor Fluffles.
Alright, good call. As you do that, the Minotaur begins to charge towards you guys.
Good, bro.
And he is going to actually pull the giant glass maul to the side and like lean his horns down towards you and charge straight at looks like Vlato.
Oh no.
Why?
Reaction. Stop it.
Alright.
Oof.
Yeah. He just reaches towards it, and then you two just both put your shields out, and just like it clashes on, like his head clashes on one. He tries to swing the maul out, and it just bashes against the other one. But then he's gonna take the maul and try to sweep it over his head down at Vlato, and see if he can hit him.
Oh my god.
And he does. Okay, that'll be a lot of
Hello?
damage. You take 25 points of bludgeoning damage.
Hello?
As this maul, it just glows in the torchlight as it comes down at you. And you just see the, like, rainbow prisms across the wall as it smacks into you.
Vlado. My god, are you okay?
The wind is knocked
Not
out
at
of you.
all.
Your armor just, like, shifts completely. Vlado,
Huh?
what would you like to do?
Well, first I'm gonna shield of faith.
That's a good idea.
So I can't cure wounds or lay on hands, can I?
Not
Have you
with the
used
shield of
it?
faith now.
Okay,
Oh.
so I guess I'll just battle axe this dude.
Okay.
Oh god.
Swing your axe towards him, and he just completely blocks it with the backswing of his maul.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, it looks like Fluffles, you're back up again. You feel inspired by the words of Mevidus.
Alright. And with that inspiration, I'll take another longbow shot with sharpshooter. Oh.
Yeah. Well, tell me what this arrow does.
It misses?
It definitely does.
in the worst of ways?
Yeah,
I thought
the
you
arrow
used
just
inspiration.
goes, and as you shoot, it just nope, nope,
I
nope.
assume with the -5, nothing I get off inspiration will help, so.
Okay. Yeah, the arrow just completely whiffs through the air into the darkness, and you see exactly where it goes, but like where the camera is and where the rest of the characters are, it just goes into the darkness in the corner. And you don't want to tell anyone that it completely missed as bad as it does. You're the only one with night vision, so you don't have to.
That's good.
So,
Hey, where'd that arrow
Kratos,
go, Fluffles? Okay. Lay on hands is an action.
Yes.
I'm gonna lay on hands, Vlado.
Alright, for
A real
20
one.
hit points.
Yep.
Alright. You just emanate the full radiance of Akatosh that you can muster, and healing goes through your brother, and it heals him for most of what he just took, but there's still like just like a bit of blood just seeping through the scales in his armor, the splints.
I helped you as much as I could, Vlado. Can't do anything else.
Good enough.
Alright, Mevidus.
Okay. I turn to the Minotaur and I say, "Hey, Mr. Minotaur, undead Minotaur guy. You know, you're not really a nice person." How did
Alright.
that not work?
What is your casting DC for that? I think it's either 13 or 14, so.
Yeah, I thought it was 14.
Spell save DC 14.
Alright. So yeah, roll that damage, man.
Here we go.
I don't know. I don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and
Why is it
girls.
not casting correctly?
I don't know, maybe it changed, but it's a
1d4.
1d4. So roll it, see how
Okay.
much you
Here we go
demolish
with a
this
solid
guy.
2 damage, bet.
Now he's gonna get 4, boys. Watch.
Two.
Damn.
2 damage. As he shouts out in frustration as he swings towards you. Now, unfortunately, I think he was considering attacking Kratos there, but now he wants to just get through this other paladin and get to
great.
Mevidus after that.
Uh-oh.
So let's see if he can get through Havledo with another maul attack.
Reaction.
It just
Does a 21 hit you?
Just hit me.
Oh,
Come
man.
on.
Okay.
Min
He's gonna
damage.
roll the damage. You're okay on health right now after the heal, right?
Yeah, I have 36.
Well, now you're not okay on health.
I basically didn't heal you.
Stop it. I mean, if you didn't
Yeah.
heal me, though, I'd be dead.
The maul just hits you, and once again, it just like completely hits you and just like glows as it does.
I'm not getting no
Alright.
diseases, am I?
I don't know.
Don't bring that up.
Maybe.
Give me ideas.
We'll see
man.
what
Guys?
happens.
Should we maybe try to run?
Nah, we killing this guy now. Made me mad.
Okay.
All right, Vlado, what are you gonna do after just getting completely whopped again?
Have it be known, I am unable to heal anybody at all.
Don't worry, I got one spell. I got my solid cure wounds. I think I have to lay on hands myself.
All right, lay on hands for 20.
So, yeah. In reality, I've only lost 1 health from what Dark killed me last time, guys.
Yeah, from that, yeah, and then another additional like 7, and you used one of your strongest spells. So.
Yep. Ah, man.
Okay,
But it's
What
all
you did,
uphill
Mev,
from here.
You angered him.
this guy's been rolling really well. I'll just put that out here. So,
Yeah, no kidding.
Get some
All right,
+7 on those.
Fluffles.
Jeez.
Let's see if you
What
can
the-
turn this
Kratos!
around.
Now's no time to eat.
I'm sorry. I'm
Alright.
peckish.
How can you eat at a time like this? Your brother's gonna die.
I'm panic
Um,
eating.
He's a panic
this is
eating.
my coping mechanism.
I guess I'll take a
think this is
sharpshooter
loud.
shot with the longbow.
All right, sharpshooter once again. You try to aim. Where are you aiming for?
Right for the hand with the maul. Yeah, or
Alright.
the arm with the maul.
Oh,
Oh!
this is gonna hurt him.
Roll that damage.
You gotta be kidding me.
Oh, that is such a terrible roll. But
How do you get a
I mean,
0
it's
on
still
a crit
12
roll?
plus 10, right? Or do I...
Yeah.
yeah, it's still +10, so it's 12 plus 10. You do 22 points of damage with that amazing roll. And in fact, he's going to drop the weapon on the ground as you just pierce an arrow through his hand. It blasts away like his middle finger as the arrow just like hits right at the joint. And now his hand's just like, you know, half. It's
Right, now
like
he's gonna be mad at me
two little
again.
split bits of a hand.
Yeah.
Gonna take out the
Mess
aggression
with
on
my
poor
friends?
Vlado.
Yeah, and then his weapon's just like laying on the ground. And he's like about to reach for it and grab it again to attack you. So,
Well-
Kratos.
Kratos is gonna hit him with the warhammer.
Alright, that will miss.
What?
Yep.
Oh, that's bad. Uh-oh.
Yeah. You swing the hammer, and it kind of like reaches out. It's like, it reaches out his arm, and you hit its arm, but it like kind of deflects the blow and like slows it down as it does. And it's like using its other arm, the one that, you know, doesn't have a hand on it. So it has like one mangled hand and one regular hand right now. Things aren't looking good for it, but.
Yeah.
I know.
Mevidus.
I'm gonna cast another vicious mockery.
Matt, stop making him mad.
I think we might need some
mad.
bow shots
Yeah.
here, bro.
Yeah, I don't have a bow.
You bought a bow and a rapier.
You
I
did
thought.
buy a bow.
I did
thought-
buy a bow.
Yeah,
I
you did
didn't
buy
know I
weapons.
Okay, because I remember you
I'm
saying
still
I lost
over
it.
here mocking him.
I remember you say it's too late to change my move, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's vicious. Just
later.
change your move. I don't care.
I'll do that.
Okay, I shoot him with my short bow.
All right, that hits.
Okay,
Yeah, you deal 6 points of damage as an arrow
shot him right in
sticks
his
into
eye.
I was gonna
Right.
say we wasted like all our money to get you the rapier and the short bow.
it. You
I
better
hope you
have
the
it.
short-
All right, anything else, Mevidus?
No, I got nothing else.
All right, now it's
Oh, it's
going to be
wasted,
his
but-
turn.
Leave me alone, you fat ugly.
He's
thing.
not going to,
Fine.
because now he just sees that through you is the clearest point to both Mevidus and Fluffles, who just blew his hand a bit. He reaches down and grabs the maul off the ground.
Kick his
Battle axe his kneecap.
You see the maul flickers across the torchlight once again. There's like rainbows almost in the back of the room, faintly, and it takes it and it just swings it right towards you, Vlado.
There's a really cool lens flare.
Oh, the reaction! Yeah, you see it, and like, you know what happens as you see this maul coming straight towards your face.
I don't
What are
know.
you
I closed
thinking?
my eyes. I'm freaking out.
Yeah, you close your eyes, and this maul just continues swinging directly towards your head, about to literally crush your skull in. But you just hear a loud metal clang as you open your eyes, and you see your brother's shield just in front of your face, blocking the weapon.
I give him a little wink.
Don't wink at me at a time like this. You're almost dead.
It's a good wink.
All right, Vlado, what do you do now? Maybe emboldened by this save.
Well, I can tell you what I really want to do. I really want to Divine Smite him, but I only have one spell slot left, and I feel like I need to keep that for Cure Wounds.
Your call.
So, I think I'm just gonna Battle Axe him in the kneecap.
Okay, you swing the axe right towards his kneecap. And whoosh, nothing. Well, Fluffles,
Alcine, where are you at?
what are you
Alright.
doing here? As you've done
I
about
see
95% of the damage to this guy with 2 attacks.
I see the epic fail of my comrade, and
Oh, yeah.
I
Oh yeah.
feel like I gotta have his back, so I take a longbow shot for the
Sharpshooter.
Minotaur with the sharpshooter again. Right.
All
for the
right, and you still
chest.
have an inspiration.
Ugh.
He doesn't need
You
it.
don't need it. The arrow just pierces him right into the sternum. You see the bone just almost crack and shatter
Get hit again.
as it does.
24.
And yeah, it's just this thing is like falling apart, like right from the center, and it's not looking good.
Is it
So-
dead yet or not?
It's not dead, but like literally, its like chest is kind of like gaping open, and there's like nothing inside it. It's just like skeleton and just like kind of rotten bits there, all dried out in a husk nearly. But it's like its hand is falling apart, its chest is falling apart. It doesn't have a lot of time left. What do you do, Kratos?
I'm going to warhammer him on the skull.
All right.
You got
Yeah, you bring up the warhammer, try to bring it down right on his skull, and right into the ground.
So is that it for you?
Mevidus,
Okay. Pull out my short bow and I aim for the other eye.
that's a hit. All right, this thing staggers as it takes another arrow, and it's like literally sinks. Like it bounces across the top of his skull, almost like you see the horn kind of crack. And yeah, this thing is like staggering right now.
Okay. I guess it's up though, right? Now it's turn.
Yeah,
It's turn.
It's turn.
It's
yeah. This thing
turn.
is
Better
looking like
than
it's just
fear.
taking one last ditch effort. It's just going to take It like looks like it tries to take both hands on the maul, but like one hand's not even there, so it just kind of like bangs into the handle as it just like swings down directly overhead of Leto.
reaction.
alone.
Oh my god!
my-
Thank
at
God
least
it
it's not a
wasn't
crit.
a crit.
You missed the crit, which I assume whatever I roll would have kind of hurt. And it deals just 17 points of damage.
I think that would have killed me otherwise.
That would have been bad, man.
Yeah, no kidding.
That would have, just to put everyone in perspective, that would have been 36 points of damage from one
That would have
attack.
killed me. That would have put me on the floor.
So yeah, this thing just like crashes into, you go to block
By
the hit,
one.
Kratos, and you can't block it completely. You hit it and it slides down your shield, but where it would have hit his head, it slides into his shoulder and like dislocates it. So like your shield arm is completely dislocated right now, and is not feeling great.
Dislocated shoulders are not fun.
Yeah, it's not. You're feeling the pain. You're like teetering just as much as this thing is, but what do you do?
Do it to him, brother.
I guess my last ditch effort, huh? I'm gonna battle axe him too.
All right. How do you swing this battle axe?
Poorly?
Yeah, you go to swing it, and maybe you even like, considering you like your arm is like damaged, you like drop your shield almost to swing at it, but then it's like your one arm's just kind of like limp, and you can't put your full force behind it. It just like spikes in your shoulder, and you can't manage to get a good swing on him. Fluffles, show him how you do this thing.
All right.
Please kill him, Tiger.
I'm really starting to get worried. I take a quick step back.
And he runs out
Take
the
a
door.
longbow shot at him with sharpshooter.
Yeah, you back up into the doorway, and as you like slowly clip on the doorway, you release an arrow. Where's that arrow gonna hit him?
Right in the head.
Yeah, that just hits him. Like, it doesn't actually hit him in the head, but it hits him like right at the base of the neck, and goes straight through. So it just clips right through his spinal cord, and the head just like kind of teeters and then cracks, and it falls right off. And just a pile of bones just starts falling before you. You see just like this thing's massive body. You know, a couple bones scatter into your guy's shields as Kratos holds it up trying to block the majority of the fall. And then just the hammer just like scatters on the ground, and this thing is just done.
He's done, boys.
So good job, Fluffles.
Thanks, Fluffles.
And
And
man,
Mevidus did something.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, Mev did like 12
I took all the
points.
hits.
I threw him off his game with that insult.
We're lucky that we
Okay,
have
the way I
Vader to take all
imagine
the
it,
hits,
you
right?
guys weren't missing. You were just You're just in a back and forth with the dude.
Yeah, you
while
guys
we
were doing
picking
like the
him off,
tanking,
you know?
he was doing the damaging. You know, it's a give and take.
That's the team effort. Okay, can we go to
Imagine if
sleep
there
now?
were two squishies in the front. We'd be dead already.
Oh
Yeah, so
I'm
hate
sorry
to
I rolled so
metagame,
well,
but
guys.
wasn't there like a chest in this room or something?
Yeah, that's last week there was a chest. What happened?
Oh yeah, if you want to look through the Minotaur's
like.
stuff, then
I mean,
Ooh,
yeah,
can I take-
we want to
can I
look
take the
around.
ball
yeah,
off
do we
him?
want to do investigation then?
Well, maybe do like
Yeah.
a rest in here too. Like,
Yeah,
short
we gotta
rest.
take a long rest in here.
We have to
Investigate
take a long
first,
rest somewhere because I can't do any other. I can't.
Right,
How about we
right,
investigate
get some
first?
sleep?
I think
Oh,
I have
we're gonna
one spell
investigate.
slot left.
okay. Who
Me
would like
too.
to make an investigation check?
I just.
I
did.
will.
You all can. Just tell me what you're
Yeah.
looking for. Just loot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just loot, seeing if there's anything useful
Weapons.
around.
I'm looking for a
Gold.
comfortable place to sleep.
All right, so Kratos, you look at the mall, and like as you also pick up the torch, you like put your own warhammer at your side, and you like pick up the torch, and like you pick up the maul, and just like you kind of play with it and reflect the light off it, because it's like made of like a glass, like there's a greenish tint to it, but it's just like kind of reflecting it across the walls as you move the light to the source.
Huh. This is cool. Guys, look at this.
And Mevidus, you actually find a small kind of pouch, and it's just like packed with gems.
Okay.
Like, you're not sure if these were offerings to this thing or what, but there's like you see like a ruby in there, and something that might be like some sort of. How well does your character know gems?
I
I'd
feel like
say-
Matt would have a pretty good idea.
Yeah, I feel like
you
he has. A
you
certain
dealt with the
amount-
trading of gems before. Yeah, you see a couple garnets and things. You think like this might be hundreds of gold worth of gems in your hand right now.
Okay, did any of them see me pick up the pouch?
I don't know.
I can tell you
Roll
Plato
a.
didn't.
Do you want to try to do it without people noticing?
Yeah.
Roll a sleight of hand check. You're already on it. All right. So yeah, since you guys have already all rolled investigation,
Oh man.
I'll say that's kind of like what you're looking through right now. Kratos, you rolled a really good investigation, so I'll let you make a perception check.
Okay.
The other guys are kind of just looking. Yeah, no one
I'm
notices.
admiring the glass mall.
Everyone's looking around trying to find some more stuff. But yeah, you find this bag of gems and just like peek through it and look at, ooh, close it up and just like tuck it away.
Yep.
And yeah, there's just that and the hammer. And other than that, the room is pretty bare. There's a couple like where the other rooms had like kind of like sarcophagus coffins, like stonework, just burying the dead. This one was kind of like just an empty room. That was like more of a cave almost. So that's all you find.
Okay. So, any ideas of where we should maybe
Right
make a
here.
camp?
I'm sleeping.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like there. It seems like there's only like the two entrances here, so this
Good
might
night.
be a decent place to set up,
Plato passes out on the floor.
unless we want to get out.
Yeah.
Well, I know a certain spell that might be able to help us out, but I don't think I can do it inside.
I'm
I
already
think
know,
you
this
could
is
do it inside, but
pretty
you get the
big
feeling it's like,
room.
is there much of a point really? But you could do it just to do it if you want.
Yeah, because once I rest, won't I get the spell slots back anyway?
Mm-hmm.
So,
So if you want to cast it, the ceiling is like
tiny
20 feet high, so you can manage it.
Can move to clear all other creatures and objects are barred from passing through it. So pretty much it buys us some time because now no one has to keep guard.
Yeah, so you manage to you start clearing out some of the area
Right.
around
The
you.
tent.
You start like moving a couple rocks.
Nope.
There's still a body of a Minotaur there that you would have to probably ask the paladins, and actually Fluffles can probably move it too.
Yeah.
So those three end up
Everybody
pushing it
clear
off
the
to the side.
Clear the room.
All right,
you
all
get-
right.
You get a nice clear 10-foot radius and just like begin to cast the spell as just a hut kind of erupts around you. And
Yeah.
just magically seems to poof out of nowhere. And where there was this dark cavern, it's this almost cozy hut that kind of emerges from your spell that
See?
you guys can spend a night in.
Now we can sleep in style and
Very nice.
This hut has a magical property where it keeps other creatures and monsters from entering the radius, so we don't even have to keep guard. We can all go to sleep.
Sweet. First of all,
Oh,
where'd you
that's
learn this
cool.
spell, Methodist?
Mev, you can make it so the room becomes dimly lit or dark too. It's cool.
That's a fun spell.
All right, guys, I'm gonna lower the lights in our bedroom now.
So is everybody ready to just go to sleep, I guess?
Yep.
Vlado's already knocked out.
Alright, so does anyone
Wait,
watch?
what color is the dome?
Yeah, what's it look like, Mevidus?
Oh,
So
well,
you
it looks
can
like
wear
a
what it looks
cozy
like.
little hut, but it's got sort of this like glowing green, misty look to it.
Ah.
Okay.
This dome around it.
Yeah, it's definitely like magical, but it looks like kind of a defensive magic going around it. The inside is just like really kind of almost cozy looking. Not like it's gonna be like slightly like not a ton of room there, but plenty so you guys can like lay down and sleep without bumping into each other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's actually 10-foot radius. That does mean like 20 by 20 almost. So
Yeah, it
Yeah.
says there's room for like 9 creatures of medium size.
yeah. And you guys, you know, each
It's
can
like
lay
half
down,
of
get
us,
some rest
so.
without bumping up against each other, which I'm assuming you didn't normally do, regardless. But
Yeah.
yeah, Julio finds a nice place beside you. Yeah, Julio and Fluffles are probably the only ones cuddling here. So,
Aw.
unless anyone else would like to correct that statement.
Kratos, Vlado would, but and
Yeah,
knocked
if they
out.
were in a confined space, they would, but see, they're not. So, yeah, you know.
Yeah, if they needed to do it for warmth or something, you know, you gotta survive. But this is apparently a cozy hut.
Yeah.
Regardless of
Vlado's
the
already
weather
knocked out.
outside, it's like comfortable and
Vlado would be in
dry.
there right now if he
Alright.
wanted to. But
Alright, Vlado's knocked out outside of the hut. So, yeah.
All right, so you guys take a rest.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Long rest,
I've
of
been
course.
resting.
So.
hashtag
Mhm.
Yeah, so you guys go to sleep. You just hear like kind of like the ambient occasional just like echoes across the cavern on the outside, but aside from that, like you've been falling asleep to like wolves in the distance and like tavern sounds. So this is surprisingly one of the best rests you've had in a while, even though it's in the middle of essentially an undead, you know, crypt. It's just like this bit of divine, or rather arcane magic just like pocketing you away inside this hut is just kind of relaxing compared to the rest of it, and you all managed to drift asleep. So let's
That's like a
enact
mystic
now
brick.
the 7 hours of sleeping sounds.
Uh-huh.
And yeah,
Time
you all
lapse.
wake up. You have your spells. No one seems to have attacked you. If you guys want to investigate any perhaps occurrences, then you can. But
Okay.
hey, what's
should
this
be fine.
thing?
I suppose is everybody awake at this point? I get rid
Yeah.
of the hut. So
Yeah.
that we can all
Wait, no, I want to
see
see the hut first.
It's
we
gone.
can all see
Oh,
the
it's
room.
gone now.
The room
Gone.
now a little more clearly and decide what we want to do here.
you open another torch. I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
What was that?
The torch.
You look around, and where it was like a warm, cozy hut before, it's now just back to that cold, damp cavern. But you feel a lot better than you did yesterday. You feel more comfortable. You feel ready for another fight if it comes down to it.
All
Yeah.
right. Well, do you guys want to?
And to metagame, I'm actually way more ready for another fight than I was for the last fight.
Yeah, I know.
No, your
Same,
character
same.
would definitely feel like drained before, but now he feels like reinvigorated, especially
Yeah.
after like using a rest that your own magic helped facilitate.
Mm-hmm.
You're down, man.
All right. Well, it's only the way we came in and down, right?
So,
What did we ever go up there? Over here, guys?
I think there was a.
where?
Up here.
This is
Did
where
we ever go
these.
up there?
This is where we came from.
Yeah, up there you can look, but
We
you
came
might
from up
be.
there?
I'll say you looked through it.
I thought we
and,
came from down here.
Yeah, I'll say you can peek through the doorways there and notice that familiar territory rather. So
Yeah, so I
You've
think we
seen
should go
everything
through this
through there.
door.
Yeah, we're going through this
Alright.
door.
So yeah, you go
Is
through
it
that
locked?
door. It is not locked. You
Wait,
open the
do I-
door, walk through. It's a kind of a simple hallway. There's some like pillars on the side. There's empty sconces where some torches would normally be, but they're long burnt out and just like musty.
I picked up the mall.
It's still
right?
black for us, Silo.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna. I'm gonna do a little thing different, and I'm just gonna kind of keep stuff blocked. So just tell me where you're walking, and I'll describe it to you. And then, like after the situation happens, I'll reveal it to you. Cause like the hallways are they're more than just like blocks. So I want to like give it a little bit of imagination to it.
Okay.
Where otherwise it would just be graph paper. So, yeah.
Alright, so
We're
we're
gonna
in
Come
this
back
room,
in, you
right?
see the big open room with like
We never went down here, did we?
severed hands on the ground.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
you see 3 doors that you definitely haven't been through. There's one at the north side of the room, and then 2 at the
Oh, this
southern
one?
side of the room.
I think
um,
up here.
No, it would be the one that
Yeah.
Memphis is on.
Oh, we
right
should
now.
go through this door then.
Yeah, let's
first.
go
You guys
through that
haven't
one.
went
Yeah.
through.
Before we start going south, do you guys want to go check out in here?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, the door is like
Also-
leaning open. You can just like slightly push it, and it'll creak open completely.
Also, I picked up the mall.
Okay.
Right? How heavy is it?
It's pretty heavy. Like you feel like you could lift it and use it, but it would take 2 hands.
Oh.
So the hallway we go
But at the same
into-
time, you feel it, and this thing is special. There's something unique about it.
the
Oh,
hallway we
no.
go into.
Don't take it dark.
Is it gonna
I'm
be
taking
like
it.
narrow
Taking
enough
it.
where
We're
we'd
circuit is
likely be
small.
walking in
Yeah,
like
you can-
single file? Most
Yeah,
likely.
like what's the order you guys walk into? It's like 5
That's
feet
where I'm
wide,
getting
so you can
at.
like walk 2 people necessarily. But like
I
you'd
assume me
probably
and
wanna-
Dark should be up front.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay.
assume like judging by your group, probably Vlado would be like taking point most often because he's like probably the most perceptive of all of you. So
I
she's
guess
taking, like,
Fluffles
specific
would be
feats.
taking up
I
the
guess-
rear just to be safe. I'm guessing because I'm the squishiest, I wouldn't be on either end.
Yeah, you'd be in the
Mhm.
middle, I'd say.
Right next to me. Or Vlado.
yeah, and then Fluffles is like
Hold my hand,
taking them back,
Kratos.
looking
I got
around.
you.
I
Hold
don't
my
know.
mall.
Do you have your bow drawn as you're looking around, or do you just kind of like casually?
I think
look
I
around?
usually have like either my bow drawn or my sword out.
Okay.
In this
So you
case,
walk
probably
down-
my bow.
I guess
The
I just have
hallway
a
is
torch in my hand.
also pretty clear, much like the one you saw before. Pretty plain, and you walk through it. There's definitely like torches along the sides, and there's the occasional like just like little urns there. But there's
Can
like
we
a-
look in those?
yeah, sure. Would you like to open it or break it, or what do you do?
Just open it. We're gonna
Legend
be
of
respectful.
Zelda breaking it, boys.
Yeah, so you go yeah, and you swing your sword in a complete circle as you break the urn. There's
Why?
no, you do open it up, and there is actually a pile of coins. There's 10 silver pieces in it.
I'm just gonna put that in my pocket.
Yeah, sure.
I see you, boy.
I know it's for the
There's a
group,
couple
bro.
more urns as you walk through the hallway. There's a curve to the left, and another curve down the hallway, but it's a lot of the same thing. Do you look
I
through the
guess-
other urns?
Yeah, I think we should keep looking
smash
through
one
these
with my
urns.
sword.
Why'd you smash it? Just open them, guys.
playing
Yeah, so as you
Skyward.
break through the urns, this one has like a pile of 15 copper pieces in it. This
Oh,
one has another
sweet.
10 silver.
Oh,
Who got the 10 so I guess I'll hold it.
We're
Yeah.
banking
no,
cash,
that's
boys.
my copper, dude.
I'm gonna use the back
You can
of
have
the
the
wall
copper,
to
I'll take the
smash one of
silver.
the urns.
Cash
Yeah, so you
banking.
guys make your way through the hallway. Vlado in front.
Mhm,
Vlado,
with the torch.
you're holding the torch out, and what's in your other hand, a weapon or a shield?
Probably the shield.
Okay, so yeah, shield in one hand, torch in the other hand. Almost like you see the slight glint of the reflection off of the shield. And make a perception check.
So if my perception check's lower than my passive, does it just not count?
Your passive perception is always gonna come into account here.
Yeah, my passive's 15. Perception. Hey, the same thing.
Yeah, you do hear like a slight, almost moaning, just a
That's
sound of
not
like something,
good.
something that's like there. It's
Can I
not
make
just
out where
like
it's coming
normal
from?
Cave. Yeah, it's definitely to the like south of you, where you're at in the
Kratos,
or just like
I know you were
continuing
eating
down
during the
tunnel.
last fight. Are you still hungry? Was that your stomach?
No, it wasn't.
Is it down in the severed hands room?
No, it's actually you went through a couple turns and now it's down in like down the hallway a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you look down the hallway and as you approach, there's like a slightly open door there.
Well, I'm gonna put my money on whatever that was came from in there.
Okay. What do you do?
So, I guess I'll put the torch down. So, does anybody else have a torch in our group or no?
I don't think I do.
Are you guys
Alright,
lighting
Mev,
up torches?
I'm gonna hand you the
'Cause
torch.
I don't
Fluffles
ever-
can see in the back without a torch, and
I had a torch in the front.
we got
that was it.
Vlado in the front holding a torch for the light source. So
I had a torch.
yeah, like if
Before
you
the
want to
hut
light
went
up
up.
another one of your torches, you can
Can I just give Mev the torch for him to hold it real quick?
if you would like to. Sure.
I'm passing it towards you, Mavis. Here you go.
Oh, I'm.
I'm passing it back in the line.
Yeah. So,
Alright, Mev,
Torch for
hold
you.
that. We're gonna go in this room
No,
up
here, you take it. You take it. Evidence, you now have
Oh.
a torch in one hand. Do
Okay,
you
I'm
have
holding
like your rapier available, or do you just like have your drums out, or how are you walking around?
I have my rapier in my other hand.
Okay, so you got
Actually,
a torch
wait.
and a rapier, looking all sick like.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I guess I'm gonna draw my axe.
Okay, so you draw your axe, and do you creak open the door?
Think so.
Okay. Yeah, slightly lit up by the torchlight behind you. You can definitely see some movement in the room in front of you.
Good.
Well, guys, the background music hasn't changed, so I don't know how much trouble we're in. Just kidding.
I guess let's
what's the background music?
let's walk in further.
Why are you saying it like that?
Uh-oh.
Look at you dead, Mev.
Do we know about something?
Literally changed the background music just because you said so. As you walk
Oh,
in,
man.
you see creeping, shambling figures. And these ones aren't just skeletons, they actually have a degree of flesh to them. They, like, all at the same time, very eerily, creepily, turn their heads towards you.
And close the door.
And begin moving towards you. You're standing in right in front of the doorway. What do you do?
How did they synchronize that?
I don't know, but I think it's time to fight him.
Yeah, they start moving towards you, starting to move a little faster.
They can
Let's
move
roll
faster?
initiative. Oh yeah.
Son of a...
So Kratos, do you walk up next to your brother in standard defensive stance?
Yep.
All right, I'll say you can probably get into a position where you got the two guys behind you and you guys are
Tiger,
holding the front in
For
front
once,
of the.
click your character.
Oh my god.
He's always first anyway. Does it matter?
Yes. Matters to me.
I actually had a good roll for once too.
Doesn't matter still for kind of.
All right.
Alright. Change that 20 to a 22, boy.
Ooh, 15.
Why do I always get split?
You're always last, bro. Alright, so Fluffles.
Wait, how many are
Um,
there? Can we see?
Yeah, you see there's three figures moving towards you.
Ooh.
Alright.
Fluffles. You know what to do.
I take a shot at the one in the middle.
Yeah, with the dark vision, you can kind of like just like you're a Khajiit, so you can kind of notice these figures moving towards you. You can't notice a lot about them, but they're definitely undead creatures, just like slowly walking towards you. You fire a shot.
With the sharpshooter.
Okay. And with sharpshooter,
18.
you still have inspiration. Would you like to use it? You don't have to
Here.
if you don't want to.
That's
I
a-
might just be baiting you right now. So do you-
I may
Wait.
as sure, why not?
Okay, yeah, you hit
I
him.
feel like okay. I feel like I didn't need to, but I'm like I may as well just
It was an 18 regardless, but you never know.
I don't know. Now I know.
Yeah, you sink an arrow like straight into its skull. How much damage is that? 18.
Oh, he's not hunter's marked, actually 15.
Oh yeah, it's not Hunter's Mark, sorry. Yeah, so you have 15 points of damage. And this thing like takes an arrow straight into its head. You hit it right in the forehead, but it just like its head like sinks forward and just like looks back up and starts moving towards you. Arrow still in its forehead.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
So now's probably a bad time to do it, but I'm a hunter's mark, the one to the left of him.
Okay.
Okay. So I guess I sheath my rapier or put it back in my belt or wherever I keep it and take out my short bow.
Alright, bow comes out, and I guess I'll reveal this hallway for you guys just so you can, like, reference people.
We can see.
Yeah, be in the room.
I just wanted you to walk into the situation without...
Ah, sweet.
Okay.
Yeah, so you guys are all in that doorway, kind of. Brothers in front, the other two behind.
I don't
Maybe
know.
you-
Where would we be?
Maybe you move Kratos so I can like be behind you, but actually.
Yeah,
be in
you
the
can
room.
move forward a little bit. That's fine. That's a reasonable position.
Okay. So I take out my short bow and the one in the middle that Fluffles just did. I'm
Yeah.
like, you're not the only one who could do that, and I take a shot.
Alright, that is a hit.
Okay. And
Yeah, you shoot an arrow into it, and it hits him, like, where he hit him in the skull, you hit him, like, in the neck, and he kind of just, like, starts wobbling and just, like, face plants on the ground.
Hey.
And then Fluffles goes, "Oh, come on!"
Yeah, he definitely does. Because Mevidus just got a kill with the bow, and he didn't.
yeah, I just kill
stealer.
Absolutely.
That's how I roll. That's how
Alright,
I
next
rack
up,
the
Kratos.
kills, bro.
Okay.
You see this guy just slump down in front of you as the second arrow hits him.
Before he goes, I also once again cast Bardic Inspiration on Fluffles. Since I
Okay.
have it again.
How do you inspire the cat?
I purr a little melody at him.
That's what it
He
sounds
can
like.
understand. Yep. That's it
He
right
somehow manages to have it woo come from a drum. And it's
And
just
it
like,
creeps me out.
yeah, and you're just like, whoa.
So I get really
Huh.
pumped to finish this fight so we can get out of this cave because I don't want to be around Mev anymore.
It catches his attention like
Sure.
a laser pointer on the ground.
Absolutely.
All
Hey,
right.
Kratos.
All right. This guy here. Ooh. I'm gonna scream those magic words again. Poo poo platter.
Sure. Yeah, you throw the javelin this time. You throw it, and like as it's soaring through the air, it looks like, okay, I think this one's gonna hit it. And instead of hitting it, it just turns into a bolt of lightning that just crashes through the cavern, just like piercing this thing right through the chest, and just like
Whoa.
staticking across the ground, just like grounding it there. What's the damage on that thing?
Oh, let me see. It does 1d6 plus 4 normally. Okay.
And you deal 10 points.
And it does extra 4d6. You have to
Okay.
roll dexterity save.
Dexterity save. Okay.
It's DC 13. And you failed.
Nope. Good thing I got all the good rolls out of the way last fight. And
It's pretty good still, though.
okay, so yeah, as you throw it, like it soars through the air and it turns into a bolt of lightning. Like you see the flash just like go through the thing, and it like looks like it's getting electrocuted, and then it just like as it like stiffens back out and looks towards you, you see the javelin just like poke right through its chest, and it just collapses.
Sweet.
Wow, Kratos. That's how that goes? That's the first time you've actually pulled that off.
Yeah, I didn't think that was actually a weapon.
I thought
What?
you just kept on throwing this metal stick at people.
As you
Hey.
guys conversate, this thing starts to move towards Vlado. Of course, Vlado.
enough!
Of course, you guys killed everyone except for the one in front of Vlado.
Alright, let's go,
And-
bro.
He
Reaction.
goes and
Vlado ain't scared.
yeah, he
Right.
definitely
Vlado knows how
like
to take a
he reaches
beating.
up a hand and lashes out a claw at you. He has like these like almost sharpened, like blackened nails
Ooh.
reaching towards you. And yeah, that is not gonna hit.
Okay.
So yeah, like you two put the shield wall up again, and there's just a slash across the shield. What do you do?
Well, I'm gonna be very angry that he just slashed my shield with his long, uncut nails. I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
battle axe him.
He hasn't trimmed
Oh
him
my
in a
God,
while.
I
You
hit.
swing the axe down towards him, cleave right into him, and deal 7 points of damage.
Get a better
Right.
weapon.
See, Fluffles. What are you gonna
Alright. I watched that hit and I'm ready to follow up with that longbow sharpshooter.
do? Sharpshooter?
Yep, with Bardic.
That is a hit. Well, I guess you call that the bardic inspiration, so roll the 1d6.
Oh,
But
yeah, what is it?
yeah,
He
you
still
used
has
it, but
two of them, so.
you hit. With even if it's a +1, you still hit. So yeah, you deal, and you did hunter's mark him. This was the one you hunter's marked.
Yeah.
So,
So 18.
You deal 18 points of damage. So that would be carry the 4. Brains splatter across the wall.
These things had brains?
Yeah,
Flush though, yeah.
some sort of
Yes,
matter.
brains.
You wanna walk up to it and roll a nature check to see if you know what.
Of course.
Okay. Actually, let's see. To acknowledge brains, sure, nature check. Yeah, sure. That's brains.
To you, it's brains.
Guys, it's brains.
Okay, well,
These things had brains in them.
I'm gonna get my javelin back.
Yeah, you go to pick up the javelin. You manage to grab it, and yeah, you have it just fine.
Okay, the music changed. We're safe.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a way to good like switch between music. I get the one running at the same time, and then I get the other one. I wait till like a point where it can stop, but it doesn't always work. But yeah, you guys are sitting there. You
Oh,
see
so I
like
was
these
waiting
3
for Dark to
corpses
go
in
pick
front
up
of you.
his javelin.
Ah,
and
this
just-
music.
It just
come back.
electrocutes him. He explodes.
All right. Well, they only have one choice of where to go to next. So
Alright,
Yeah, you can
boys.
either go back or go back.
we
down
should check
through
these
that door.
guys. You guys want to check their bodies real quick?
Sure.
Yeah, let's look at them. I'll
Let's
investigate.
investigate.
I want to investigate.
Yeah, you look through their bodies, and they actually do have some money on them. You find 4 silver, 13
does?
copper, and 2 gold pieces on them.
I guess it's
Not
me
much,
and you,
but
so
it's stuff.
Alright, so how much
I'll
gold
get the
was that?
copper.
How much?
Yo,
is
I'm
it?
gonna sleight of hand that gold real
2
quick.
gold? No.
What? What you find? You have a 4 investigation.
Yeah, you reach out to grab the gold as it's sitting in Vlado's
Oh,
hand,
I
and
see
he's just
that.
like,
I
"No."
see that. I see that.
Oh,
You
give me the
grab it,
gold.
and he's just like,
Strength them and
"Nah,
just take
dude."
can
the
have the
gold.
You want to
If you want to
check me?
begin a fight to take the gold from him, sure, go for
Hey,
it.
yo, arm wrestle me for it.
Let me help. I want to help Vlado out in this.
You gonna cheat with me?
Yeah. Go.
I'm down.
We arm wrestling. Let's do
I'm
this.
down. I'm down. You wanna go?
I'm gonna be the ref.
Yeah.
here. Alright, let's go.
It's on you guys.
Alright.
Beat that.
Boom!
Yeah, so you both kind of like square up. You find like a kind of a structure that's in the middle of the room to put your elbows over. You both clasp arms. His like claws kind of dig into the back of your hand as you go for the arm wrestle, and then yeah, you hear Kratos say go, and then just as soon as he says it, just Flato just like stares him dead in the eyes and just clunks his hand down across the concrete.
Straight
That's right.
away.
I'm just gonna wink at him
It's my
too.
bow arm. I'm tired from carrying this team all day.
Uh-huh.
Look,
Alright,
just
that-
because you
you're
did
supposed to have front
95%
next
of the damage to the Minotaur that neither of them hit, doesn't mean you
Fine.
can brag about it.
Yeah, fine, Fluffles. Next time I make a magical hut, you can sleep outside of it.
I did. Well, you guys had a magical hut.
Whatever, man.
No.
No, I didn't. I was outside of it.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
fair enough.
I fell asleep before, and then I woke up after it was taken down. I never saw it.
Oh man.
Okay, I
I
guess
see
we,
it. You guys see all this around you. What do you do now?
We're
I
going
see a
down
door.
to this
Continue.
door.
down to
Yeah.
this door.
And I guess I'll pick up the torch that Mev left me.
Yeah, you take the torch
Yeah, I
from
didn't
him.
want to carry it in the first place.
Well, I just made you carry it so I could draw my weapon, Mev.
Okay. No, now pick
Yeah,
it up.
as you
again.
open the
I did.
door, you push through, and it's a much more open cavern than a lot of the other stuff. A much more open area.
Oh.
Yeah, you begin to walk in. There's like kind of pillars along the sides almost. You continue down the way, and in the distance, like just out of reach of the dim light of your torch, you see a wall just like covered in ruins that you actually recognize as Dragonthum.
Oh. Guys.
Boys. We found
This-
it.
This is what we
The
came
dragon
here
thing.
for.
Yes, it is.
The Dargan Boom.
Fluffles, you see anything in there?
Dargans!
Yeah, you look forward and you see definitely the wall he's talking about, just covered in like random ruins that you don't exactly recognize. But sure, yeah, there's a lot of ruins there.
Alright, cool. Let's hippity hop in there.
Yeah.
Do I notice anything? Because I'm assuming this thing's gonna be guarded by something.
Oh, it is.
Dragon through. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
you
notice
move
anything or
towards
not?
it, and as you do, one of the many sarcophaguses that you kind of have seen before, like begins to kind of like shift and slowly move. And as that happens, like one of the like a hand kind of reaches out in front of it, and it's like a hand with like a gauntlet on it that's like kind of like, you know, metal and just like
Infinity Gauntlet.
exactly.
Thanos,
There's
is that
5
you?
gems on it glowing, and except one's missing. You realize you have a gem in your pocket. That
The one that Nev picked up earlier.
exactly. No,
It's all coming
yeah.
together.
It reaches out, and then it reaches out another hand that has like a much more kind of like thin version of that same gauntlet, but they reach out and this thing steps up. It's
Is it
very
just one
similar
guy?
to the skeletal figures you had before, but it's like it has like robes on it and
Oh,
like a
no.
mask almost,
Oh,
just like a brass
no.
mask.
Oh no, he sounds important.
What is this?
So, gentlemen, if you could
Guys, it's
place
a
yourselves on the
dragon
new
priest.
map here,
What the?
No,
What is
no,
this
no,
room?
No, no, no.
I don't know, but
where
it
would you
looks
like to
cool
be?
as fudge.
No.
I don't know. Panda sounds scared for a
Is this
big, strong
the
paladin.
this is the thing? I'm assuming the wall.
No, the wall is actually, you see it behind this guy, and he just like clutches up
Yeah,
in
yeah,
front
that's
of
what I
it.
mean right here.
This
Yeah.
thing right here.
So you guys move
Yeah.
forward. That's what you are.
I
That's
guess we'd
reasonable.
be what here. Is that reasonable, Tyler, or not?
Yeah, sure. That's completely reasonable. I'll say up to there is fine.
Okay.
Oh no, the music.
I'm
Trying to find the right
supposing.
music.
Should we roll initiative or should we wait?
I'm gonna
Can we
say,
talk to
yeah,
the dragon
roll
priest?
that initiative.
Okay, click on your guy.
Yeah, as you see this thing, it gets up and like a shimmer kind of like arches across its body.
Oh man, I did it again.
Come on, Tiger.
It's
Guys,
fine. You're
okay,
first.
I'll
We get it.
roll a
Okay.
higher one anyways, it's good.
You can't get higher unless it's a crit, man.
No,
Not only does
than
Fluffles
everybody
have
else.
higher dexterity than everyone, he rolls higher consistently.
Than
Yeah.
everyone. And Vlado rolls low consistently.
I'm just gonna
I got a
leave that
minus
as the
one as well.
22 it was before, and you'll go first. Let's see, Mevidus, you rolled a 13, so let's get rid of that. And you're
It was
down there,
23
Vlado,
actually,
0.
but alright.
I got a 9.
You're first, okay? This guy's not gonna beat a 23.
This does actually
Kratos
wind up
rolled
being
an
pretty
18.
much the
Kratos,
same
you're
order.
rolling sick today.
I know.
I know, right? I'm having a great day.
Kratos.
No, not you.
Oh,
Not you.
oh. Bye.
Not you.
We have the same last name, but we're not the same
Definitely not you.
And then Mevidus, you got that 13. So you'll go. Then,
I need some nerds. That's what I need.
really screen? Fine, I'll do it in reverse order if you want it to be like that. And this thing. This robed undead figure is going to roll and get terrible, of course. Because he... Actually, no, he has dexterity. Okay.
Stop trying to work the system, Xylo.
Again, oh my god.
Yeah,
the exact
so once
same
again,
order.
Vlado's the only one going after the creature I bring in.
That's the
He's
Yeah.
just
third
really
time.
slow. He's
That
just
is
like
the third time in a
every time
row.
I'm
the
still
fight
hurting,
starts,
alright?
he gets distracted by something
I
shiny
think
off in
Vlado's-
his peripheral vision.
I think Vlado's
Yeah.
still feeling the after effects of the hangover.
I'm still hungover, guys.
From like 3
Yeah, from like
episodes
4
ago.
days ago.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yo, he can't take his liquor, man. I'm telling you.
I've been
Yeah, so
able
what
to
do you
take
guys
all
wanna
my
do?
liquor.
I guess Fluffles, you're up first.
Go ahead, Fluffles.
Well, I mean, I don't
We can be
even, I don't
diplomatic
even
with it.
think about it. I hunter's mark him instantly.
Okay.
That's a given. And then I go for the longbow shot with the sharpshooter.
Okay. Yeah, you go for a shot. You see the shimmer across his body, and the arrow goes, and it looks like it should have hit him, but the shimmer just like almost bends the arrow, and it just like
He has
turns and
fade.
reflects away from him,
Whoa.
and it's not towards you guys, but it reflects and like skitters across the wall and just clatters across the ground.
Oh man. Well, that's a shame.
Anything
Talk
else?
to him. Talk to him.
Nope. Oh, that's all I can do.
Kratos.
All right, we're hitting.
Talk to him, Kratos.
Shield of Faith. What do you mean talk to him?
Talk to him. Be like, hey, yo, what's up, bro? How's it going?
What
am
it
I
do,
supposed to
girl?
say?
What damn out, do, girl?
Oh. Okay. Let's see. I will hit him with the short bow shot.
All right, yeah, you pull out the bow that's like, you know, crisp and not normally used. You pull it out, fire an arrow, and you shoot it towards him. And where, the well-trained arrow of Fluffles scattered across the ground, this one seems to sink in, like, right into its stomach. Ha! Hits him.
Come on.
Get embarrassed, bro.
Dealing 1 point of damage.
Oh my.
More than Fluffles.
That was like half a vicious mockery.
I mean, regardless, you hit him. Fluffles didn't. That's all you guys
Take
can
that,
tell.
Fluffles. Ha ha.
It doesn't seem to really care about the arrow sticking out of its stomach, but you hit him. So,
It's
Anything
all
else?
you have to know.
Nope.
all right. Let's see. Mevidus, you're up.
Well, I'm also gonna play the bow game.
All right, pew pew.
Like, I can play this game,
No, you can't.
but I cannot,
Yeah,
apparently.
you shoot an arrow and skitters across the ground like 5 feet in front of him and just like, goes into his feet and it
Man,
hits
you
like
guys
the side.
can't take
You
a
hit him.
shot.
You also hit him, but it's like the side of the arrow that hits him, and it's like on his foot. So
I didn't account for the right trajectory. I'm sorry.
How many times have you
you
missed
hit
that
him?
javelin?
all right.
Listen,
So
at least the javelin does something.
So can I talk to him now?
No.
on your turn, absolutely.
I just realized, why is there skeleton hands over here?
Don't worry about them. They'll come in soon.
I don't know if I want that.
But not before. This guy, he reaches one hand towards the ceiling
Oh no.
and the other hand straight towards you guys.
Oh no.
What you mean?
And you see a slight red glow in his hand. As just like
What he
you
doing?
see,
He's gonna
not just
kill
like
us.
it's not like exactly a flamethrower. It's a ball of fire
No!
thrown into the air, and it begins to like soar towards the group of you guys.
Scatter.
Everyone make a dexterity saving throw since you're all bunched up right there.
Dexterity saving. Okay.
Was that the
Yep.
one on the far left or the one in the saving throw box?
Yeah, saving throw.
Uh-oh.
All right, so I am going to say, I think Fluffles and Kratos make it.
Mevidus and Vlado, not so much.
Yeah, Vlado doesn't make it. Those of you who failed take 31 points of damage,
Can we leave now?
if you want. And those of you who succeeded take 15 points of fire damage as a ball of fire. Like, it shoots through the air, and it's like a little fireball, and you think, oh, is this guy, doing a science fair project or something? But it just, like, grows and grows and grows
Oh my god.
as it hits the ground right, like, in the center of you guys and just, like, envelops you all in a wall of fire.
Ow.
So, yeah, that hurt, didn't it?
A lot.
A little bit.
Just a tad.
Ladies and gentlemen,
God,
the first
how-
fireball.
How much health does Meb have left? Oh no.
Dick.
Vlado!
Alright, metagame. Sorry.
As this guy does this, he kind of just sits still, and just like you see, just like a dark kind of like arcane magic just like arc across his bone structure. What do you do?
Freak out.
Break out!
Just curious, where's our exit?
Your exit, you can just like run backwards if you want to, and that's like essentially where the door is. But like you're about 50 feet into the room right now.
No. Damn it. Had to say that?
I mean, if you want to get at long range with this guy, go ahead, by all means.
I don't know if we want to.
I mean, sure. You don't see that he's holding any weapon,
I know. That's...
but your call.
Um,
And I can safely say that because you have a wicked passive perception, so you can kind of notice that.
alright. I guess we're gonna charge forward on this guy.
If we're charging forward, we cannot run again. Like,
Alright, what do you guys want to do? You guys want to run or do you want to charge? I guess I'll ask Kratos real quick.
What are you
Yeah,
asking
run,
me for?
Run or charge?
Well,
And remember, each round is only like 6 seconds, so if you ask, that's using up a massive amount of your time. He says, what are you asking me for? Make your decision.
Charge.
All right, you run towards this thing. How far are you running?
All the way up in his face.
All the way up.
can't
Okay,
have
so
a
use
dash.
it.
You only have
You can use a
oh.
dash action and get up to him, but then you
Wait,
can't attack.
do I have to dash?
Yeah, because it's more than 30 feet away.
Oh,
But if you
yeah,
dash, you can get up to him, and just like put your shield up straight in his face. Or you could run 30 feet.
Can I
and then
still
use another
shield of faith or
action.
no?
Dashing would
'cause
be
it's
your action, so bonus action could shield of faith. Yes.
All right, I'm gonna shield of faith and put my shield in his face.
You got a lot of faith in that shield.
I do.
Oh my god. You got a lot of faith in us too. 'Cause
All right, Fluffles.
'Cause I
Speaking
can
of it,
still run.
what are you gonna do?
I was definitely just about to pop open a fog cloud and
Get out of here. But yeah, you see your ally just like run straight towards this guy who just like essentially just like magically burned off like everything you get. Just burned through all you guys. You see him like burning, scarred, and he just runs towards it. Who made their dex? Yeah, he didn't even make his dexterity saving throw. So yeah, you see him just like his skin is clearly burned as he runs towards this thing.
Alright, well, I guess I just take a sharpshooter shot with the longbow.
All right, with the sharpshooter, fire a shot.
Oh my god!
Is this the time we need your sharpshooter?
And
to
you
fail?
roll terribly. So, yeah, the arrow
Doesn't
once
matter.
again it fires and like soars over his shoulder. Like maybe you were slightly concerned about hitting like Vlado when he looks so weak right now.
That was
And-
it. That was totally it.
Yeah, that's totally it.
Totally.
Yeah, the arrow
Uh,
just misses. What do you do? Do you do anything else?
I guess I head forward 2 spaces.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Oh,
Kratos.
kind of like dip behind this pillar-ish, like this knocked over pillar.
Sure, yeah, that can give you partial cover for sure.
Kratos is coming up here, dashing. I'm readying the shield.
All right, so now there's 2 shields right in front of this guy. No attacks coming in. Mevidus.
Okay, I'm gonna take a shot with my short bow.
Yeah,
my
this guy
God.
looks like he's readying another spell, but you fire an arrow, and once again, it's hard to get an angle between the brothers where you won't hit them. So you fire, and it just like goes kind of wide and doesn't hit anything.
Oh, no. And then I use
Let's-
my bonus action to cast Healing Word on myself.
Okay, yeah, you heal yourself and have physical health now.
Yeah, somewhat.
Okay. Let's see. As this guy begins to prepare another spell, you see some more hands clatter down around you.
Oh, I thought
And
they
they-
were a mistake. I did not mean to
And
call
they
them
end up
out.
plopping down behind Mevidus and starting to crawl towards him.
That could take care of them. right?
And
Or
yeah, they get up to him, and like they can't all attack, but one of them manages to get up to you in time. To attack you before you're ready another action. And it's going to claw at you. Let's see, where's my claws? Hey, you guys are. How you doing? And yeah, it claws at you, but you're like, nope. You jump to the side and ready yourself for the other claws.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, these things are all just kind of like leaping towards you. The guy here is actually going to...
You're not gonna
Let's-
fireball us, are you? You're gonna take that residual damage, bro.
I don't think he wants to fireball you. Let me just look at my spell real quick here. How
Oh.
far away can this
He's
be?
gonna force lightning right now.
Only 30 feet away if he does that one. Yeah, we're going to instead. Ooh, what does this one do?
I don't like that, Xylo.
I
Can
know
you just
you
make him
don't.
pull out a dagger?
A tiny
Yeah.
dagger?
Yeah, he pulls out a tiny dagger. And he reaches it towards you, but as he touches you, he reaches it towards Vlado, right?
Okay.
And he inflicts he does a word and says like one word. You both, since you know the dragon tongue, you recognize it as death.
Oh!
No, not inflict wounds.
And he uses inflict wounds.
Pan is dead. Rip. Rip Play-Doh.
And yeah, he's going to cast that at 3rd level.
What? Oh my god.
You take 30 points of necrotic damage.
Is that death? Like just straight up death?
Unless it goes completely like down to 0 and past his like full health, so no, it's not death. But I'm assuming that will knock you out. What did that put you down to?
Negative 19.
Negative 19? Yeah, you go unconscious into like a real dark thing. Yeah, Kratos, you see like I don't know, have you seen Godius use inflict wounds before?
I'm assuming we have.
I think we might have.
Yeah, so you see him put the dagger forward and just he doesn't attack with it, but just like touches it to the chest of Vlado, and just like kind of instead of where like dark red comes out, it's just like dark black. Just like beams come out and just like stretch and grasp around Vlado and just like squeeze him as he slowly falls to the ground.
Man, why can Godius still be alive?
And yeah, you're unconscious. Make a death saving throw.
Oh no. Oh no.
That is a fail.
Fluffles!
Fluffles, you're up.
We got an issue here!
Oh, great. Okay. So, at this point, Fluffles isn't feeling too confident. So, I'm gonna shout out, grab your brother, drop your stuff, and let's go, and launch Fog Cloud right on top of them.
Alright.
Come
Yeah,
help me then!
You generate a cloud of fog that just emanates from him and obscures the brothers. Last thing you see is just the fog cloud expanding as you see Vlado kind of like just like collapse to the ground and Kratos like screaming something back at you. Anything else?
Then I retreat back towards Mev.
Okay, yeah, and you see a bunch of just like hands scattering across the ground in front of you.
Yeah. Can't do anything else, I don't think. So that's about it.
Okay.
All right.
Kratos.
Lay on hands on Vlado.
Yeah, fog is completely around you, but yeah, you channel Akatosh's divine energy and use lay of hands on your brother.
Wake up!
So that brings me back alive, right?
Yeah, to
Yeah.
20.
Yeah, that puts you up to 20 health.
Wake up!
So yeah, as you're unconscious, you have like a really brief dream of just like, you see the figure of Akatosh as you would imagine him, and you just see him reach out a hand to you. What do?
Wake up!
Grab his hand.
Yeah, and as you grab his hand, it's actually your brother pulling you up. And as you like, you blink your eyes a couple times and it's just like foggy all around you. But like the one shape you can make out is your brother's face. So.
My brother is Akatosh confirmed.
He starts worshiping his brother for the rest of the campaigns.
Alright, Mevidus. You see this fog of cloud and Fluffles kind of like runs up to you. And,
Okay.
Yeah, you're kind of occupied by all these hands in front of you.
Well, I turn to the hands, and I cast Thunderwave.
Okay. Yeah, I don't need to roll. Yeah, you slam down a hand on your drum, and just a bass
That
just
was
emanates
loud.
across the cavern.
Yeah, I dropped the bass.
Yeah, you completely
Drop
drop
the
the
bass.
bass. And the hands, like, as they're leaping towards you, where all their ligaments were, just, like, connecting the bones, just, like, melt away. And then just, like, finger bones just, like, scatter across you and Fluffles. And just, like, completely just, like, drop to the ground. Scattered bones. Nothing connected.
Okay. And I guess I can use my bonus action as a healing word for myself again.
That's
or
an
no?
additional spell, so I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
you have
then
your movement and
I'm guessing we're running.
yeah, you see the fog of cloud, and you don't see where the Paladin brothers are, but you see Fluffles definitely cast that and then started running towards you. So,
Okay. So which direction where is the exit to this room? Because I did not see
you
where
could
we
just say
came.
you run towards the exit, and
Yeah,
just
towards the
move your
exit.
Yeah, I
token wherever you
assume
want.
behind.
We'll say it's over here.
Sure. Yeah, you run off in that direction. Do you run like your full movement? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So you run 30 feet in that direction. Um, yeah, so this guy is now going to... Let's see. Seeing all the fog come around him. Yeah, you see him, just like kind of like surround himself in a mist. And he just vanishes from your sight, Kratos.
What?
And Fluffles, roll a perception check.
Oh, okay.
He did not just do that.
Did he just teleport?
Okay.
Yeah, you see him like kind of at the edge of the mist, kind of just like erupt in his own kind of like misty form and start walking towards you. Kratos,
great.
You don't see any of this because you're surrounded in fog, and you just see him kind of like turn into the fog himself. Like you recognize that this is Fluffle's spell that he's cast before, but it's almost like he's using it to his advantage. And
Fluffles, I don't think it
you and your brother
worked.
are kind of just like sitting there.
All right.
You
So
gotta get out of the
I
fog
break
here.
the concentration of the spell because at this point it's useless.
Vledo, you're up, so I guess you get up off the ground. And yeah, you definitely don't see what happens, but you see Kratos in front of you.
I thank him, and I guess that's my turn.
You can still like cast a heal on yourself or anything else you can think of.
I guess I'll lay on him. No, I'll cure wounds myself.
Okay, roll that dice. You get 9 more points of health. Alright, Fluffles. Yeah, you see this guy just like kind of like envelop in mist around you as he starts walking towards you and like readying another spell.
Yeah, my nice streak's completely gone. I got Julio on my shoulders and I peace. I dash towards Mev.
Okay.
1,
And he
2,
broke. Did you break your
3,
concentration?
4. Yeah, I break the concentration on this spell.
Oh, way to
'cause I
leave
saw
it.
what happened. Well, why wouldn't I? Because
Yeah.
he's just gonna.
He just walks through the mist and you're like, nope, mist isn't helping.
And now we're here in the back of the room, behind him.
Yeah, just so you guys can have some fun with it, that's literally the spell's name.
Misty Step.
Really?
Yep. So yeah, you just see Fluffles dash out in the other direction as the fog clears, but you see the skeletal robed figure turn back towards you, paladins.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Xylo, can I see anything out here? Any exits?
Just essentially the way he's standing in. So you would have to go through him to get to the exit. Other than that, you see the ruined wall in front of you. And then you see the you just see walls and pillars kind of adjoining this area. Kratos, you're up.
There's one way to get past him. There's only one way to get out, and it's past him. We're readying up the... Oh, man.
How far we can get?
He's gonna have an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, so you either have to attack him or endure an attack of opportunity.
You know what?
You
It's
over
not like
here,
he's
you
really
don't
done
attack.
any damage thus
You know what?
far, so you don't have to worry
Screw
about that.
it. Divine Smite. Let's go.
Alright, you, as your hammer, which hammer are you using? Are you using the, glass hammer or your warhammer? Okay, so
Actually,
your warhammer.
No,
just,
you know what? We'll go with the maul.
Yeah, okay, so you just, like, you straight up drop your, shield and warhammer, and then pull out the maul from your back, which I'm sure you were carrying it.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, I don't know what the roll on the maul is.
Just roll your attack, and it's gonna be a +1, and then I'll tell you the damage if you hit.
Okay.
So yeah, that's gonna hit. Let me look up the damage for you. In fact, let me share the glass maul for you.
Sweet.
Let's see. Because normally you would think you would have to take some time and attune to this object, but technically you had overnight to do so. So
Yeah.
that would be this object. So let me share this with Dark Flame.
Where am I looking?
Dirk
Skype?
Flurm.
Oh, hello.
And
What's
there
this?
is the glass maul.
Okay.
You will deal 2d6 damage.
Okay.
And it's +1 to your normal attack bonus. So what's your strength?
My strength is 18.
Yeah, so it'll be 2d6 +5. with
Oh,
your
what
divine smite on top of that.
What does Divine Smite give me again? Extra?
What does it give you?
I think it gives a lot more against undead, if I remember right.
Yeah, this is very obviously a undead. So, let's see. For a first level spell slot, so it's 2d8. And
So I'm rolling that on top of my 2d6.
And hold on, damage is increased by 1d8 if it's an undead. So, okay, so what is it?
So
What did I tell you?
It's my maul is 2d6 plus 5.
2d6 plus 5 plus
So-
3d8.
Okay.
2d6. Let me just roll the 2d6 first.
Yeah, roll 2d6.
Okay. And what am I rolling now?
3d8
plus
Plus
Five.
5.
plus 5. Oh man.
All right, so you deal with that attack.
23.
Yeah, 23 points of damage as the maul just kind of like as the divine energy hits it, just the
That's what it
prism.
sounds like.
Yep. Akatosh's divine whooping just like hits it, and it just like glows and almost looks like it's on fire as it comes down on this guy and deals 20. How much? 23
23.
points of damage. You just dealt Fluffle's damage, boy. And yeah, this thing, it's just like straight, like, you hear just like an echoing moan across the cavern as this thing gets struck by such a powerful hit. And it's still standing, of course, but like you definitely did some serious damage to it. In fact, yeah, serious damage. So,
Guys, come back!
Mevidus. Yeah, I'll say you can hear, guys, come back.
I guess my conscience gets the best of me. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And from
I take it I
here,
see Mev kind of go back.
I
Yeah.
cast. I don't know if this will work, but hideous laughter on him.
Okay.
Oh, I have to be 30 feet away.
Are you? No.
Just missed.
You're 35.
Where was I before?
I think you were
I'd say you
right.
can actually move to some place where you can get 30 feet away.
I was
You were
gonna
right
say I
here.
could have
Well, yeah.
diagonaled my way down
Yeah.
there a little bit.
Yeah, sure. You can use hideous laughter. So
Can
what do you
I
say to
cast-
him?
I'm a joke, Mev.
Why did the dark undead lord cross the road?
And you just see it almost cock its head towards you. Ah!
To get his butt kicked by the Pinky Squad, but plus dark. It's not really a joke. It's more of like a roast, I guess.
Wisdom saving throw is that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, he's gonna have tons of wisdom. He's a dragon priest.
Nah, dude.
Not
No.
enough though. Yeah, he just takes. He listens to your joke and he doesn't quite understand it, but for some reason he just starts cackling and laughing.
Okay,
And-
guys, if you want to get out of here, now's the time.
Yeah, he just falls onto the ground and almost starts rolling around, and like the magical arcane energy just still is arcing across him, but it just kind of gets like muffled as he just like rolls across the ground.
Flato, come help me with this.
Wait, hold
And
on. The word. He's distracted.
Let's see.
Yeah,
Now
how
is
long
not
can
the
I hold
time.
that for?
So he has to. Now it's his turn, right? So he makes another wisdom saving throw. We've never actually gotten this far with hideous laughter.
Yeah.
All right,
Please.
another wisdom save.
Yes.
Yeah, he just keeps laughing. He cannot control himself.
Oh my god, man.
He just cackles
Oh,
across the
no.
ground, and he like almost says jokes to himself, like "I need a hand," and like the hand. You just look to the side and you see the like severed hands scattered across the ground as he says that, and it's like, oh, this guy.
I guess Kratos, if you're gonna learn the word, learn it now.
I don't know if now would be appropriate.
Now
I mean,
would
I'm
be
right
the,
here.
the
Also, it's
most
Vlados.
appropriate. Oh,
Yeah,
Vlados.
this
That's
guy's
what I
just
meant.
rolling across the ground. So Vlado, what do you do?
Oh no! Don't put me in this decision.
I am. So you see the wall of text behind you, and you see your brother fighting this guy in front of you. Mevdis said a, reasonable joke.
All right, lucky coin. It never failed me. All right, boys. This could be Blado's downfall. Turning back and looking at the word wall.
All right. Roll an roll an intelligence check.
Oh god.
Intelligence?
Intelligence.
Accurate.
You tell me what you read.
I see Chinese.
Essentially.
You see.
You're like, these were definitely in a book somewhere, and they mean something.
Oh my god.
But I'm really not sure what book it even was.
Flato, why did you even try? You should have came here and killed the thing with me. Damn it.
Fluffles, what do you do?
Well, I noticed Mev turn back.
Yeah, you saw him completely turn back. You heard the like echo of Kratos' voice across the caverns.
So I move up. I move back 6 out of curiosity.
Okay, yeah, and you see him.
Nah, I'm like
you just shot a
kind of
bow at him,
worried.
right, Mev? Or no, you used a spell. Yeah, so you see him just like with his drum out, looking intense in that direction.
I cure wounds myself, just to prep myself for what's about to come.
Okay. Yeah, you get 6 more points of health.
Oh yay! Totally still can't one-shot me or anything. That's my turn.
All right.
Make it or break it, boys.
Yeah,
Glass
Kratos.
small divine smite.
Can you do 2 divine smites?
I don't
It's
know.
just spell slots, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
slots,
so
yeah. I
If
have
that is
one
it, then
more.
absolutely. I'll trust
Yep.
you guys. Yeah, so you cast another divine smite, and as you like,
Wait.
Uncall-
Can you get advantage on this though? Because he's on the ground, like literally
he
just sitting
is
there on the ground.
Let me look at prone, because I literally think you're right, Panda. I think you're just making stuff up right now, but I think it's actually
Well, I mean, I'm
right.
just thinking kind of logically here.
No,
I mean, this thing's just sitting
absolutely,
on the ground.
and I think you're right. All right, combat being prone. Let's see, combatants. You can Let's try conditions prone. Prone. Let's see, movement. Only option is to crawl unless you stand up. Has disadvantage on their attacks. And an attack roll against the creature has advantage.
Yeah!
Oh, within 5 feet. Otherwise, the attack roll has disadvantage.
Yeah.
Boy, you just crit this guy with a divine smite with a new
What do
magical
I-
weapon you
what is
have.
What do I
Thank
throw
you,
for
Panda.
Advantage.
Thank
I
you.
mean,
Well,
what do I throw
Just
for
a heads
crit?
up, if you don't die, the creature doesn't die on this, you do get another wisdom savings throw to see if it breaks the hideous laughter.
Absolutely,
Yeah. Okay, so
but Dark. So it's
Yeah.
2d6 on them all.
Okay.
All right, so roll me 4d6.
What the hell? +5?
Yeah,
Because
4d6 plus 5.
Good
Sure.
call, Panda.
Okay,
And
now
3d8? Was it?
68 because it's a crit.
What?
+5?
No, not the plus 5 on the
You already
divine
had the
smite
plus
damage,
5.
but
Oh, then why did I get it last time? Oh,
no, you got it because you didn't put it on the 4d6, but you put it.
Oh,
on the,
okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Oh,
So-
my.
Dark. You deal 54 points of damage as you call out to Akatosh and bring this giant glass hammer down on this thing's skull. As you hit it, not only does the skull shatter into a million pieces, the rest of its skeletal body seems to shatter. Like, it doesn't make any sense. It just shatters, and just like a dark glow just like bursts and scatters across the room as you're just standing there with this hammer. This thing is nowhere to be found except for a couple scattered bone shards across the ground.
Can we see
And you
its
just see
mask?
like, what was that?
Do we see its mask?
Yeah, you just see this
still?
brass mask and just the gloves it was wearing in front of it.
So I
guess
whip
I'm gonna-
around the corner
I'm gonna
and
walk up here too.
I'm like, where did it go?
I killed it. No, can you like come around the corner, see me doing the smash and that?
Sure, I'll let you decide who sees it, because that was a crit with the.
I'll let
advantage.
everyone see it. Why not?
Yeah, everyone saw it. It was magical.
Exactly as I planned.
You two ran away.
And then I
And
believe
then
I
this
came
idiot
back
next to
and,
me went to go look at the ruin and couldn't read it.
I'm pretty sure I incapacitated that guy before you hit him like
Yes,
that.
and I thank you very much for incapacitating him.
It was all part of my master plan.
And as they continue, I think that's where we're gonna take our break,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll see what they manage to find when we come back.
Metagaming, let's go. It's not even metagaming, guys.
It's not. You use logic and called out your DM, and
Oh my
that is
God.
actually a rule. So amazing work from like all of you. So
Oh my god.
You
I'm
guys
so
did
happy
crazy
I used
there.
that glass
Exactly
ball.
like I planned. I am at how much health right now? I'm at 11
the
health.
fireball just completely tore through you guys, but somehow you managed to pull it back through sheer,
Luck?
correct choices and rolls. I don't know if the running away was necessarily the correct choices, but
Yeah.
Dude, I was not losing my guy
so
today.
much damage.
Nah, I knew if
It
we were
seems
like
Fluffles
a
held
full-
like the top 10 damage rolls entirely before this moment, but Kratos just beat them all.
It
Yeah.
seemed like the move at the time, but then
I probably hold all the other records.
Yeah, you hold the number 2 through 10 now, but
But Kratos does definitely have number
Just be
one.
lucky
Absolutely.
Odyssey never got
This
to
is
the
that
point where
one
you
in
can be
a
OP.
lifetime.
I'm just
frickin'.
really glad Hideous Laughter worked because I
Yeah,
pretty
I
much
know.
have two like holding
Can't
spells.
believe
Hideous
that.
Laughter and one that's literally just called Hold Person, but Hold Person only works on humanoids, I think. And
yeah,
Hideous
so
Laughter
guys, if you
just
need
works
to
on
go get a
monsters.
snack or anything before we continue up on this and see what kind of insane loot these guys get, go ahead and do that. We're going to be right back.
Open up
And,
my gummy bears.
Yeah, enjoy your gummy bears. And, yeah, we'll be back in like 3 minutes.
Yep.
Jeez, dude. Holy hell.
Got you, Dark. I got you.
Bro,
That
if
was
you didn't- If you did not
crazy.
call that out, we would have been dead.
Me too. I'm gonna grab a coffee.
Oh, jeez.
Man. Dude.
Dude, I flipped my real lucky coin here. It said heads. I was like, oh god,
was like,
I didn't
you
want to
left
turn
me.
back. I was like, I gotta turn back.
Chinese. That was the funniest
That's
thing.
Chinese, guys. It's Chinese.
Nah, I knew from the beginning that if we're gonna fight that thing and it threw a fireball, we're gonna fight it. There's no running away from this thing.
Yeah.
I knew that from the beginning. I was like, there's no way.
I mean, I honestly thought
But-
Plato and Kratos were gonna die here. I thought this was their end.
No. Kratos don't die out here, fam. He destroys.
Plato was so close to death, dude.
I know. You have 5. How much? What's 30? What's your max health?
42.
You were knocked down to 11 health right off the bat,
Mm-hmm.
and then you got inflict wounded.
Inflict wounded.
I was
Mev
like,
and Dark
oh.
are the MVPs for sure.
Yeah, bro. As soon as I saw that, as soon as I heard that he's gonna touch you with the
Yeah, I know. As soon
energy,
as I
I
heard
was
that,
like,
no.
no.
I think Plato's at the same thought too. He's like, oh no, oh Godius.
What's secretly Godius?
What if it is, dude?
Like we killed him. I'd be so sad. Now I want to know the name of this mob. I'm so
I think
happy.
Xylo made it. It's crazy.
I'm so happy I kept that glass mob.
Yeah.
We would have been screwed.
Oh jeez.
Oh man. I got a pure 1 and a pure 20. If I didn't get that crit, it would have been game over.
Just
I don't think
imagine
I
if I
would've
didn't
done
say anything.
Bro, if you didn't call it out, we would have died.
Plato and Kratos would have died.
We would have died.
It would have been the end.
Dude,
Jeez.
I rolled a natural 1 and a natural 20. If Panda didn't call out the prone, GG for the Paladins.
Insanity. Hopefully everyone
would
in the
have some
stream is
assassin brothers.
enjoying just the sheer luck of the rolls right now. The first fight, I had such incredible rolls against these guys. In this fight, they had such incredibly good rolls, at least technically.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm. I think Tiger was really the only one with like poor rolls, and they weren't even that bad.
In the second fight, they were bad. In the first fight, he did all of the damage. So,
Mm-hmm.
What was the name of the creature?
Can we put Dark and Pinky Squad for that, guys?
yeah, you guys never really got his name or anything. It was just some undead sorcerer of sorts.
Yep, we're gonna have to pick up its mask.
I was
up its
I was
gloves.
thinking about like as everything disappeared except the gloves and the mask, I was just gonna pick it up and like, we did it. Oh man, but that was my
I
god.
guess I'll head to the bathroom real quick.
You do this
Okay.
now?
How much
Should've
did he
done that
hit
second.
Panda for?
31, and then an
Jeez.
extra 30 on top of that because of inflict wounds.
Yep.
Nah, I was telling Panda in the stream, like, as soon as you threw that fireball, I was like, there's no way we're running from this guy. We have to kill him. Like, we have to kill him. If we don't kill him, we're
so good he didn't use a second fireball.
I know, I was like, oh my god. And then he teleported through this fog. I was like, we have to kill him.
Oh man.
When I got hideous laughter on him, I knew like we had a chance to run, but I'm glad we killed him instead.
Dude, there was no way Xylo would have chased us to the end. There's no way we were gonna run away from this guy. Man, I'm sweating here, man. I'm sweating. That was intense.
Such a good call out to get the advantage.
Right? I was so devastated that I missed and that Panda called it out. Panda's the real
Uh-huh.
MVP.
And Mev had him on the ground with that
I'm back.
thing that never works, but he failed 2 saves against it. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're just waiting on Panda to return, and then we'll see what these guys get. But hopefully, you're all having a wonderful time. We're checking on chat every second we can. I see a couple
Yeah.
of you guys
Alright, I'm back.
coming up in chat. Panda's back.
We just need one more gummy bear and we can get back in.
Yeah. 54 damage on that roll. Literally using your like full might of that and a new weapon and a crit.
William,
don't think-
my name was handed down by the gods. No,
Yeah,
it was
Akatosh gave you the name.
or it came from a randomly generated name from a MMORPG like a long time ago.
Xylo is indeed Akatosh confirmed.
Do you
That's why
No,
everyone's
no, no,
begging
no.
me to get this-
Kratos is Akatosh.
Yeah, honestly, like you saw part of him in you when you came back here.
I saw Akatosh reached out for his hand and found found Dark.
what if I used my
And then Dark pulls that stunt on that guy. He's Akatosh.
what if I rolled my Warhammer? Would my Warhammer have killed him or not?
We'll never know.
I guess you're right.
Okay.
Tiger
We're gonna
back?
come back into this
Oh, yeah,
now,
it's-
ladies
yeah.
and gentlemen.
I saw you muted, that's right.
Was eaten.
Okay.
The adventurers just managed to slay an undead sorcerer in his own lair. With the divine magic of Akatosh coupled with the witty jokes of Memphis.
That was a cool whoosh effect for the stream. I'm sorry, that was really
Yeah, I don't know why it changes its transition effects all the time, but it does. So,
Well, guys, we just killed this thing, whatever it is. Its mask and gauntlets are still here.
Yeah.
Let's pick him up. Why don't we?
After that
Let me
fight,
see
I
that
feel like
glove.
I'm feeling like I need another rest.
Yeah, I'm feeling the rest here. How about you create that hut?
remember, a
Memphis?
short rest can still get you all your health back. So,
What about our spells? Yeah. How about we go for a short rest here then?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd say after this, there's not much more probably in here.
So I gotta roll a hit dice for.
yeah, so you
Ow.
guys kind of sit down. Do you do anything before you sit
Can
down
I
to
look at
rest,
this
or do you
wall?
just...
We'll just sit
Again,
down, rest,
now
and
that
talk.
I'm not in a panic rush.
Yeah, sure, I'll allow it.
Can Kratos look at the wall?
I haven't looked at it yet.
Yeah, if you
Yeah,
would
you
like
come
to
look at it
before the
too.
rest. In fact, it's like a kind of a rest-worthy action. So if you want to go
Okay.
for it now,
I'm just gonna roll a hit die just to get some
Yeah, I
health
did
back.
too.
yeah, roll as many hit dice as you want now, guys, to see
I
how much
just want
health
the
you
one.
get back.
Oh, okay.
Mev,
Alright,
you
okay.
always
Okay.
crit your hit
One.
dice. You
Alright.
can't crit anything but your hit dice, Mev.
Alright, I'm up here. Alright, Vlader, you see anything? Can you read any of this?
Yeah, I'll use two. Why
Come
not?
on.
I
Max
couldn't when
myself
we were in
up.
the panic rush. But
Hey.
we'll try
Yeah.
again.
Wait, you
try-
get as many crit dice as your level?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Hit die.
Mev, you get up to 5. Everyone else gets 4. And good
Alright.
job on that one.
Man, shouldn't I be level 5
Last
after
one.
that Minotaur? God.
I
Maybe.
used all my hit dice.
I mean, one might think you're close, especially after this fight, but you know, what's
You did all the
well
work
anyway?
for the Minotaur. I did all the work for this one. I did all the hitting for this one.
I got hit all day today. That's all I did today.
You have been getting hit a lot, but anyway,
And
yeah, you
Mevin
guys step up
made
before
something
this
laugh.
thing. You
That
look
totally
at
set up everything.
which one of you is holding the torch?
I guess I will.
Yeah, so you hold up the torch, kind of like in an area where you both can like look at these runes. You both feel like you've seen something like this before, but you try to like let it, you know, seep into you and reach down to try to speak out the words that are calling to you with this wall.
Panda first.
So I need you
Okay.
both to roll an intelligence save.
Save?
Saving throw.
Saving throw, or I think neither of you have any bonus on your saving throw, so either
Oh,
that or
no,
a
I
check
don't.
will be
I have
fine.
wisdom.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Oh, come on. Can I get that?
yeah, Vlado, you try to read it, and like deep down in you, you're thinking, my brother's always been better at this than me, but maybe this time I can like, you know, think of something that he didn't read, because there's been a couple books that you've read that he didn't, just so you could be different. You've always wanted to stand out from him a little bit because you've been so similar. But as you go to look, just none of it really comes to
Japanese these times.
you. Yeah, it's straight Japanese across the wall.
Went from Chinese to Japanese.
Unfortunately, you couldn't have advantage on that. But Kratos.
Hey.
Kratos. As you read it, it becomes very clear to you. You recognize these words.
I can read these.
Of course you
Yeah.
can.
Over
What
the
is it?
duration of your short rest, you recognize the words Yol Tor Shul.
Well, it's a good thing I didn't learn that, because I'd never be able to say that.
Good luck.
I
guess because you could
What
like
was
speak
it? Oh,
Russian.
okay. Thank
you
you.
can like
Yeah.
have a better.
Yol Tor Shul. And you don't know exactly what they mean, but you imagine if you speak these words in combat, a great power will, you know, become across your enemies.
Do I know what these words individually mean? No, right?
You might actually with that 20 you do. I just need to look it up.
Okay.
Let's see.
I was like,
Because that might give him like a hint as to what.
yeah,
it is,
that's
right?
why I
Yeah.
was. That's
Yeah,
what I was
with your
leaning
20,
towards.
honestly, all these words seem to emanate around the concept of fire and power.
Oh.
Okay.
Firepower.
Firepower is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Damn right it is.
Yeah, so you think that if you shout this at people, then some sort of fiery attack will happen.
It's pretty dope.
Yeah, with that 20, you definitely know, like, you straight might be able to breathe fire like a dragon at this point.
That's pretty cool. Imagine if that actually is it.
That might be a thing. Anyway, do we want to continue to explore this dungeon, or have we gotten what we came for?
Let's see if there's anything we can actually do.
Yeah,
See if- let's investigate.
Yeah, the other two of you who aren't reading through things, roll some investigation checks.
Okay.
In case you guys want to steal any loot without anyone noticing.
Okay.
Yeah, so you find nothing, you little thieves. Yeah, so after these guys finish their reading things, you all kind of come together, and you can decide to search more if you want.
Yeah, let's
Like-
search some more. Why don't we? Just
Okay,
'cause
so
I'm
where's
bored.
everyone looking?
I guess I'll be looking this room right here. Why don't we? I don't know.
Yeah, so you
Looks
look through a
interesting.
couple of the nearby rooms. Everyone roll an investigation check. I'll just kind of describe it as that.
Oh god.
My God, guys.
Why?
I'm going to give y'all the loot because that was an amazing fight, but gosh, guys, come on, roll better next time. Yeah, so as you're looking through everything, Kratos, you after finding the great, the magical maul that helped you slay this guy, you look in front of you, and you see the gauntlets and the mask are still, of course, there. So those are in front of you, and Mevidus, you spot a lockbox, a chest, kind of inside the crypt that this guy erupted from, and
Okay.
you open it up and it's containing a lot of gold and silver pieces. Kratos, you do notice him finding this.
Hey, what'd you
I was
find
gonna
there,
say,
Nicholas?
jackpot, guys. We got some gold and silver.
Yeah, you find 200 gold pieces
Oh my
Oh.
god.
and 1,000 silver pieces.
Yeah, I'm taking my share.
All right,
For
fine.
me.
We'll split it 4 ways. How about that?
I just want the gold.
Everything. We're splitting everything 4 ways.
Yeah, if you guys want to
So
split
what
it
is
four
it?
ways.
200?
Yeah, it's
and 250?
200 and 1,000 total, so it'd be 50 and
gold.
250 for gold and silver pieces split.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Okay.
I'll put on the helmet and the gauntlets.
Yeah,
Why do you get everything that
roll a
bosses
religion
dropped
check?
today?
Oh, before I put it on?
as you
Okay.
grab the mask, roll a religion check.
Okay. I don't know anything about this.
Yeah, you grab the mask.
Can I see if I know anything?
And kind of as you grab it, there's like kind of a cold metal in your hands. But it, like, you press your thumb into it as you're picking it up, and it kind of like pushes forward through the mask, and it like turns to ash, and then before you know it, the entire mask just kind of turns to an ash in your hands.
No!
The gloves, however, they're looking pretty good. They have like a screaming face across the back of their hand.
That's not creepy.
And the fingers are all like kind of, it's like a fully heavy armored gauntlet, and they just look like really ornately crafted, just like with kind of like rage and screaming figures on them, some sort of large humanoid beast.
That's what the screaming sounds like.
Exactly.
So I guess I'll put. I guess the gauntlets are on me. I mean,
Give me the
Alright.
gauntlets, Kratos. I want them. You got them all, but the boss I killed dropped. I should get the loot from the boss you killed. Only
Give 'em to me.
fair.
Does sound fair.
Sure, I guess. Here.
And then I put them on, and I realized they're clunky, and I said I don't want them.
Fine. I'll take
Sure.
them back. Whatever.
All right, so who's gonna be wearing the gauntlets?
we maybe spread out the wealth a little bit, though.
You should let me wear it.
Yeah, you have been getting hit a lot. Maybe these will help. Here, take them.
I
so
kind
you
of
put the
instantly regret
gauntlets
my
on.
decision, but
As you put
Yeah.
them on, they seem a little tight at first, but like you stretch your hand into them, where there was like a gaunt skeleton in them before, you stretch your hand into them, and it kind of like almost the glove widens out for you, and like then it like fastens itself around your wrists, and it seems like a nice snug fit, you know, good tight glove fit, much like the ones you would prefer to wear.
Like the one true ring. It like form fits to its owner.
Yeah, so you do that, and then you guys continue your short rest. Everyone roll all the hit dice they wanted.
Yeah.
Alright, so the item we're gonna share with you guys here is the Gauntlets of Ogre Power.
Whoa.
oh,
Oh.
rank score is 19.
Oh, it's
Yes!
good thing I gave it to him
Guess who's stronger now, Dark?
just by 1.
That's right.
Yeah, now you just like
That's all
feel
he
the
needs
strength
to
of an
feel
ogre
superior.
coursing
God.
through you. You feel
Maybe we should
stronger
give him
than
to
you've ever
Mev.
been before.
Maybe we should give him to Mev.
Actually, hey,
Oh, I get a +4
I
on
don't
my
know if I can
strength
even
now.
wear them.
Yeah, make sure you mark down what your previous strength was.
It was
somewhere in
16.
your notes. But for all intents and purposes, your strength score is now a 19. You have the strength of an ogre with all of your attacks and actions.
Hey.
So yeah, you guys see this room around you. You think you found everything you could get in it.
yeah.
What do you do?
And
We're
I
leaving.
do want those now.
We're-
Dang.
Yeah.
I
I
guess
was
should
gonna
we,
keep
even
them.
though
I
I
thought they would
feel
give
like-
me more armor, honestly.
should we try to get back
Yeah, they're
and
definitely
get out of
based
here?
around the strength.
Or do we want to check? I mean, there were still some doors we didn't go through.
Is that what this room was originally supposed to be?
Yeah, that's what this room was. I just made it fancier for you guys.
Oh,
Do
there's
you
a
guys
door
think
right
we're gonna
here.
really find? Do you guys even want to continue? I mean,
I think we're done here, honestly.
anything,
we already
anything
got.
stronger than that.
I mean, we still have to do
I don't
something
know
in
if we can
Riften.
Deal with it.
Yeah, we still have to go back to the King of Riften.
I mean, there's still plenty more doors for you guys.
I feel like we got the best loot, but
And
we
like you
could
did
keep-
I feel like
notice that
Xylo
the-
has another dragon priest lined up for us.
We could always return later too. I mean,
Yeah, after
that
fighting
fight was
thing-
pretty rough. So
Yeah, let's just go back. Let's go get Corvin and head back to Riften, why don't we?
Okay.
So you all decide
Sounds
to
like
leave the
dang.
cavern?
You guys
Yeah,
shouldn't even
now
finish
the
my
cavern
gun.
we
Yeah.
go.
And not go for any of the other amazing loot I have prepared for you? Sure, that's fine.
I was prepared to go through the rest of the place, but you know.
We almost died?
Yeah.
I was dead.
But I feel like that might have been the
Unconscious.
hardest of the bosses if it was guarding the words.
Yeah. That's on
You know,
like,
fair enough. I mean, with a 3-1 vote, you guys end up deciding to leave the cavern. In fact, Mevidus, if you would like to try to persuade these guys to keep going, maybe
You
that's
guys
something
sure?
you'd be into.
You know, there's still a lot of other doors in there.
Oh god, what do we have to
17's
roll?
pretty good, but I say you roll an insight check to see if it's just his pure greed or maybe his, you know, best thoughts for the group going forward here.
Hmm.
You're one greedy person, you know that, man? I like your style. Let's go look in the cave.
You can't.
You
blame-
serious?
No, I'm kidding.
Well, you can't blame me for trying. I guess let's go find.
We can
Corbin.
always come back, guys.
We will come back. Let's just not do this right now. We almost died.
Okay, yeah, you guys make your way out of the cavern, headed by Kratos and his calling out of Mevidus. You
Yeah.
find yourself outside the cave. It is now actually, like, it's the middle of the day right now. Sometime in the afternoon. And
Can we make
you
it to
s-
Ivarstead, you think, before night?
Yeah.
You're not exactly sure what time it is, but you know,
We-
you can
we
definitely
make
head
it.
towards that direction. You're on
Yeah,
that
we'll go
like
for
small
it.
island with the bridge and everything. No crocodiles bathing out in front of you or anything right now, so
Mm-hmm.
I figure we know
Stealthy
it's fairly
predators.
close, so we just assume we can do it and go
Yeah, sure.
for it regardless.
yeah, it's only a couple hours away from you, so
Worst case, we spend.
worst
a
case
bit of
scenario,
time
you
on
get
that.
to like at sundown, so
Chances are we're not running into anything worse off than what we just fought.
Him before
No,
an
no, 'cause
owl
we can
bear
take
comes-
anything physical.
Him
As long as we
before-
don't run into some super sorcerer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
well, it's a short distance, so I'm gonna roll a d20. Let's hope I don't crit to see if you run into a super sorcerer. Nope.
Yes.
No super sorcerer today.
No super sorcerer today.
Super sorcerer.
Magic tells me you killed my cousin.
So yeah, you guys cross the bridge, manage to get across. Fluffles, you probably noticed the tracks of where the wagon was before, headed back towards Ivarstead.
Yeah.
And you follow them?
Yeah, we follow. We make haste.
Make haste.
So you head back there, and
Mhm.
you manage to get back there. It's mostly daytime. It's kind of calm, honestly. It's a lot less tense than it was in the cavern. So it's almost relaxing, even though you know, like, there's certainly some dangerous things in these woods. But hey, you make it there just
Comparatively,
fine.
we don't even.
Yeah,
Not
You're
on
keeping
edge
up.
at all.
yeah, you're keeping
Yeah.
a good watch and everything. It's just, huh. All right, you get there, and you definitely see, like, it is definitely later in the day now. Like, it's close to sunset, but it's not sunset yet. There's still daytime available. And you make it
Right.
into Ivarstead. You see a couple buildings, the inn nearby, and,
I guess
the
Corbin said
large
he was gonna
looming
come meet
figure
us
of
here,
the
right?
mountain behind it. What was that?
Yeah, I think we
Didn't
should try to find
Corbin
Corbin
said
first.
he was gonna meet us here.
Yeah.
didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, so what do you guys do? You look for
I think we
Corbin?
should find him, tell him we're safe, and then we can go to the inn, get some sleep.
Okay. Roll a perception check to see if you see Corbin. I guess everyone who's looking for him.
Of course, we're all looking.
Word.
We just rolled the same roll. Like,
Twins!
Twinsies.
Yeah, you guys look around.
Here,
and
Corbin.
you don't quite see Corvin anywhere, nor the wagon with Cheryl. But you know, maybe he's doing something else. Maybe he's gonna be back. You don't know.
Okay.
It's a small enough
Can't
town,
take Corbin
so
out of this.
he's not like in the immediate vicinity at all.
Hmm.
no, well, we'll find them later. How about we go to the inn, get some food, get some rest, and before we rest, we should probably do a drinking contest. We haven't had one in a while, haven't we, lads?
Last time we had a drinking contest, it didn't work out so good.
Hey, trust.
Yeah.
You guys go ahead and do a drinking contest.
you
I
know,
think
I'm
I'm gonna
good.
go to bed.
I'm a pass.
Oh, you guys are wimps. Come on.
Have fun, Dirk. Kratos.
Yeah, see if the bartender will have a drinking contest with you.
Whatever, fine. I'll have some deer and I'll be eating by myself.
I'm down
then.
for some deer.
Yeah,
No,
I'll
you-
eat dinner, and I'll maybe enjoy an ale with our dinner, but I'm not gonna have a drinking contest.
Fine. Let's just buy a round of drinks for our food, and we'll be fine.
We'll have a nice dinner. We'll celebrate still
Nice
being
civil
alive.
Dinner.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Dinner in the rooms are on me, guys.
Thanks.
All right.
You
How
know what?
fancy you
That's
trying to
fine.
get this dinner here? You trying to get like a really nice dinner, or
Yeah,
just the
pretty
standard
nice
thing you
dinner.
get?
We are eating deer, Xylo.
Yeah,
Of course,
we're-
deer all across the board.
As fancy as it can get. No, actually, that's not true.
So
Pretty
you're
fancy.
trying to get like a good meal after that
Yeah.
last thing. Yeah. So mark off 4 gold pieces for the room and food.
And I was like, never mind.
Okay.
You
That
guys
doesn't
get a-
carry, just like friggin' sleight of hand a whole bag of gems.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
split the gold with you guys.
Crap.
Yeah, so mark off 4 gold whether you have it or you need to ask these guys for it. The gems you assume are each worth more than that much gold, so.
Yeah, I
Let's
just
just gonna start handing out gems to everybody. Watch.
yeah, at some point I'm gonna try to like sneak off and trade them for some gold or something.
Okay.
But right now, yeah, I just marked off 4 gold.
Okay. So yeah, you trade that gold, you guys have a nice hearty meal, where previously you were having like stews of deer and stuff. Now you're actually having like a nice haunch of meat in front of you. There's like a nice warm loaf of bread with some local butters and stuff with it. A nice tall glass of ale nearby you. It's sitting in front of you. I guess
Cheers, gentlemen.
Vlado, do you partake in the glass of ale in front of you?
No, I'm good.
All right, do you just ask like for water instead?
Yeah.
You're not drinking?
Yeah, so confused barmaid just leaves the ale on the table actually. So
As
she-
for a
have
glass
mine,
of milk,
Kratos.
we only have milk.
no, she brings back a glass of water, and of course it's like slightly not clear as we would see today water, but it's water.
It's alright.
And it's-
water's water.
It's
I'm from
water-ish.
California. I'll take any kind of
Yeah,
water.
yeah.
If anybody remembers, just to get character for a second, if anybody knows anything about Panda and Unforgotten or anything like that, he'll drink anything.
Fair enough. Yeah, so you
Don't
drink
matter
the
if
water,
it's
the rest of you are
green.
having ale. It's a great meal. It warms you up. It's a good feeling from once you previously had. And like there's still like some burn marks across you, but like they're fading. So people in the
The
bar
healing
can
in this
notice you've
world
had
is
a
insane.
rough day.
All I smell is like burnt fur.
Yeah, you especially just has that little smell to you, which people might not notice unless they get close to you, but you notice. And
That
you,
I
burnt
noticed.
Play-Doh.
You now look like one of those hairless cats.
it's just like the tips of your fur were singed, and like maybe that's okay, but you can tell the smell's gonna be there for a day or two.
The worst.
I want a haircut.
I got hit worse too.
That's what I'm buying. With
Yeah,
So
exactly.
Vlado got hit the worst.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Yeah, so
I guess-
sun goes down.
All right. Cheers
Well,
to
good.
beating that thing in the dungeon. Huzzah!
yeah, cheers to all your loot and all of our riches and spoils.
Yep.
Oh my nothing. Didn't find a good weapon or anything.
Oh,
Well, you got 60
You didn't even
gold,
have
or
it that
50
bad.
gold and,
You didn't get hit all day.
Yeah, you didn't hit anything all day.
That's because I was taking hits for everybody.
Oh, is that why?
all
I was
right. Let's not. All
unconscious.
right.
I saw Agatosh. I met him.
All right, boys. Let's not fight right now.
Yeah, we should all be, I
Fair
suppose,
enough.
happy to be alive. So what's
We
our
almost
next move?
lost Vlado here.
Yeah, so the bartender cheers and like offers you guys a free round of drinks, seeing that you saw a bad day or whatever.
Ah, thank you. So kind
no,
to us.
thank you.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Six
Yeah, so
round.
there's
No.
there's literally 4 tankards put in front of you
I mean,
guys.
I'll take my drink. I
take mine as well. I don't want to be rude.
I'll
Okay,
take
yeah,
mine
sure.
and just mine. I'm not taking theirs. I'll be
Yeah,
dead.
bartender like
I'll thank him and then hand it to Kratos.
gives a thumbs up to someone, It's all good, your drinks were completely paid for.
Okay.
Wait, some random guy paid for him?
Yeah, either bartender or someone in the bar saw like, oh, these guys are having a rough day. So
I guess I'll tell him thank you too. Good thing I'm not drinking it.
Yeah, he notices you don't partake, but he just like nods and then goes back to like his duties. Starts cleaning out some cups at the bar.
Well, I guess we should get some rest and what's the plan to hopefully Corvin's around in the morning.
Hope so.
Yeah, so let's talk about Riften, guys. You know,
Okay.
you guys ever thought about maybe leading the city?
Leading?
What if we became the leaders?
Ooh, that's a tall order.
It is, but I mean, like, we already have half of the townspeople on our back. The steward has our back. Nobody really seems to like the Jarl that's over there.
Are you suggesting a coup de grace?
Not violently, maybe.
Coup d'etat.
Sorry, I'm not French.
I think coup de grace is like food.
I thought
I think it's food.
For some, I don't know. I guess my teacher just never said it right. He always said gras. I was like, what the hell?
Was it cooking
Coup
teacher?
d'etat.
No, it was a history teacher because he's an idiot. Anyway.
I lost where I was now, guys. Thanks.
Yeah, about leading Riften. Come on.
Oh, so like the steward has our back. People have our back. Nobody really seems to like the Jarl that's there now, including the guy in Whiterun.
How are you planning this takeover?
I don't know.
Wait, you want to kill the guy? Cause that doesn't
I don't-
seem
Whoa,
very
whoa, I don't
think that's smart.
Akintoshian.
Well, not for him anyway.
Is that a word?
Akintoshian. Oh, so you want
Akintoshi?
us to do your dirty work
No,
for you? Is
no.
that what you're suggesting?
I'm not suggesting that at all. I'm
Oh,
suggesting we don't
now
kill
you
anybody.
need now you need the scoundrels.
I mean, I don't think we should kill anybody. But I don't know. I have to think about how we could take over Rift.
Why do you
Why
want to
this-
take over Wiften?
Why this sudden need for
Hey, you
power?
rascal, you have it.
I
You want to take
mean-
over Wiften.
I've always kind of wanted some power in my life, you know?
You know, just because of that line, Kratos make a Constitution check. I guess Fluffles you too.
Oh, you guys are drunk now?
God. Save or check?
Save. Sure.
No, I threw. It's the same
Eh,
thing.
either
Regardless.
way.
Uh-oh.
You're fine.
Jeez.
Yeah, you guys are feeling a little tipsy, but you're all right.
I didn't even realize I said that.
Wiften.
Wiften.
I may or may not be eating gummy bears.
True. The finest gummy bears are laid
As
out
in all
before
of the
you.
land.
In all of the land. Yep. Only from Ivarstead.
Do we know anything about how Skyrim's power works, Xylo?
Yeah, there's definitely like some like hierarchy of it. Like sometimes it's not like set in stone as a thing. Like sometimes it's just the family going, like the son takes power. Sometimes it's someone like, you know, providing that they're stronger and a better leader, they step up. There's stories of people just straight up, you know, challenging a Jarl to single combat and taking power from them, assuming they're like from a noble enough family and with a noble enough cause that they've just taken leadership. As long as the person has like enough recognition, they can physically take power, but normally it's just from like a standard succession of either from family lines or from like a reasonable power change.
Okay.
But
I
a coup
feel
d'etat
like-
wouldn't be out of
I feel like
ordinary.
you'd have to like kind of get the people behind you.
Yeah. Alright, well, I mean, we can always think about it on the way towards Riften.
Why Riften? Why not any of the other areas? And
I mean, Riften's kind of special to us. It's the first place in Skyrim we've ever been.
I mean,
special to you.
And it also seems kind of the most unstable.
I wouldn't say that.
so
per
you want to
se.
take over the most unstable place.
Well, we could help people. We could help rebuild Riften, make Riften great again. We're going
You
to
had
build
to.
a wall.
Oh my god.
Found to take 2d6 trump damage.
What does that even mean?
Just take 2d6 damage.
Means this.
I'm unconscious again. Nah, no, forget it. Continue.
Yeah. So, I guess we can go to sleep. You guys can kind of sleep on it. And I guess we can start figuring out stuff on the way, if you guys are interested.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so
know.
you guys head off to your rooms?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Alright. So, is it separate rooms or are the brothers together
I think
again?
me and Dark are gonna be together, like usual.
Okay.
That way we
Saving
can
up on
pray
that
and
call.
talk and all that.
Okay, so yeah.
Pray and talk about boys.
Talk about Akatosh and the amazing skeletons he helped us defeat.
We're not that.
We're manly guys, gosh.
We're having to defeat skeletons in their spare time that cast
My
spells and
sparkly
fireballs that almost kill us
maul.
all.
How do you think I should style my shield of faith? Do you think I should like wear it up or?
So yeah, you guys managed to go
Uh-oh.
to sleep here, and
How does Mev?
you all
fare?
go into your rooms. You all go to sleep
Stop,
for the
Xylo,
night.
stop.
Try to get a rest. And Fluffles,
Oh god. Fluffle's turned into
roll
a
a
werewolf now.
perception check.
Why?
Why?
Oh.
Yeah, you continue sleeping.
I don't notice anything.
No, not at all.
Because nothing's happening.
Yeah. And then, Fluffles, you're suddenly awoken from your slumber.
Oh, great.
You feel a cold metal touch to your neck.
Oh.
Even better.
And a dark shadow is
It's
above
totally
you.
Vlado, isn't it?
What'd I do?
You know, if it was any of the other four, they wouldn't notice exactly who it was. But you see the dark furred shape of Gashadar.
Yes! I knew he
Oh.
was here! Yes! He brought the drinks!
Great.
He did.
That's great.
I called it. I called it.
High five, dude!
So you awake to a knife pressed to your throat.
Oh, jeez.
Hello, my friend. How are you
Hey.
doing?
Was doing alright until the whole knife thing. What about you?
I am good. There is just one thing on my mind I have not been able to shake. There is a debt. A
You wanna
debt that
remind
you
me
and your
of-
friends have not yet paid.
Yeah, see, the thing is that we got really distracted. We've actually had one heck of a day. You wouldn't believe it. First, we fought a skeleton.
I do not
Minotaur.
want to hear of your worries.
Okay.
You were there when I freed you. It is because of Kashadar that you are alive. That you are able to get yourself into such troubles.
You're not wrong.
I don't
believe
that's entirely true, but okay.
Okay, listen, hear me out. The way that the paladins have been putting it all, they seem to think that they've saved me, and, you know, they've been kind of dictating all my actions as of late. So, I'm on your side. I mean, I'm down to pay back the debt, you know? I don't really remember what it was, but if you could just fill me in on that again, we can get right back on that.
I freed you from your chains.
No, I understand that, but
I saved you
what
from
was I
your
supposed to do
imprisonment.
again?
Not only from the
Well,
Riften
sword,
Guard.
that's right. Yeah, there was a sword.
Yes, the sword as well. You were not able to return that to me.
Uh,
No. I suppose I can give you multiple options, and I assure you, the others have been dealt with.
Wait, what?
Everyone roll a perception check.
What you mean? Including me?
Not you. Just the other 3.
Oh, you gotta
Oh.
be.
That's
Okay.
pretty other end of the spectrum.
Yeah, Vlado. In the middle of the night, you're awoken by a locking sound. And, yeah, you wake up and you hear just like your door lock.
Weird. Kratos, wake up. Wake up.
Huh? What?
Somebody just locked our door.
What you mean?
What do you
Is the
Somebody
drinks,
locked
man.
the door.
Why?
I think that's what we should figure out.
Oh, well, open it.
Well, open it.
All right, I'm gonna have to hit it with the axe, I guess.
No, don't do that. We have to pay the damages.
How else am I
So
gonna
what
open
would
the door?
you guys like to do? You have a moment. This is the moments just before, like as Kashadar is waking up Fluffles.
I guess I'm gonna try to hit the lock from the inside with like the bottom of my axe, you know?
Are you just trying
Try
to
to
like
break-
spring it open?
Yeah.
Buddy, your
Okay.
axe.
I
It's
mean,
like
I
an
think I have
internal lock that this door has. So like it's like a locking mechanism, like modern locks are with the door, hidden in there today. So, I mean, I guess if you want to just try to like bash into the lock with your axe, roll a strength check.
Well, you can do that now.
I've been able
But
to
it'll
do
make noise. It'll alert anyone.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of what I want. I mean, I just had my door locked in the middle of
Yeah.
my sleep.
The door was locked, and that's very uncommon for
Yeah.
like your recent tavern stays. So you would know something might be up.
Ooh, I almost break that.
Yeah, you slam the butt of your axe into the door, and like part of it like breaks in almost, but the lock just completely busts open as the door is open. There's a loud crash across the halls.
Bro, that's loud.
Fluffles, you hear this sound.
Alright.
Kashadara replies, "Perhaps your friends are not as ill-witted as I assumed. They will be with us soon."
Okay.
And I guess I'm just like,
I would like to tell you to call them off if they come trying to attack.
Well,
Will
You
you
know
do
what,
that
I-
for me?
I could. But you know what else we could do? Julio, get him!
Are you
Yeah,
attacking
you slap
cars?
Julio on the
Oh.
back of the tail. He wakes up and then leaps forward to constrict around Kashadar.
Oh.
And yeah, the snake wraps around him.
Do me and Panda here.
So do you want Julio to like deal full damage to him?
Oh, he's dealing his constrict damage.
All right, roll that damage.
8 plus 2. Eat it.
All right, you deal 6 points of constricting bludgeoning damage. I
Do we hear
suppose.
any Julio get
Yeah, you
him?
hear some slight shouts. You recognize the voice of Fluffles in his room
Should we
shouting.
run? Yeah, I guess we run to
So I
his
guess
room.
we're gonna bust into the room now.
All right.
If we can.
His door is also locked, though.
All right, me and Vlado, we ram in that door.
Can
at
I
the same
reach for
time.
my weapons in this instance, or what's going on? Here?
Sure. Yeah,
Yeah,
you keep your
yes.
weapons nearby when you sleep, I'm sure.
Yeah.
You guys are all paranoid enough.
And grab
We
my
all keep our
swords.
weapons nearby.
Yeah, you're
Don't
not gonna
keep
keep your
his
weapons
15
across
weapons.
the room. It's gonna be like, where do you keep your weapons,
My
Fluffles?
back pocket.
I assume usually, but right by my bed.
Yeah, like on the bedstand, on a nightstand, or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah, so maybe not your bow is there, but you definitely keep your long swords across
Mhm.
there.
I don't
See,
know why
you
he
reach-
didn't take those. He's such
You
a
reach
stupid
for a
idiot.
long sword when what are you guys doing outside?
We're
Busting
gonna
into the door.
we're gonna ram into the door to try. and
Lowered our
lock it.
shoulders. Bam.
Yeah, at the same time.
All right. I guess roll a strength check, both of you. Yeah, you bust into the door. Kratos, you burst against it, and the door shakes. Vlado, you rush against it, and the door kind of like pushes in a little bit, but it's still there.
It's still closed.
Yeah.
I guess we'll do
Fluffles,
another
you
one.
manage to grab your sword as Julio goes, constricting around Kashadar. It's around his legs, and he doesn't. He like you can see he definitely has like daggers at his hip,
Mhm.
2 of them, and he just says, "You don't want to do this. That would be ill-advised."
Listen, I'm not looking for any trouble, but I'm also not letting you take me hostage. Man,
Well,
I
call off
maybe-
your pet.
I guess we're gonna keep busting at the door.
I maybe go for my longbow. I assume it's probably not too far out of reach either.
Yeah, I'd say if he's still constricted, you can go for it.
Yeah,
he's gonna
go
try
for-
to break the constriction here.
Okay.
So I need to make a DC 14. Do you know if that's a strength or a
I
dexterity check?
believe it's strength.
Alright, I was thinking dexterity, but I'll look it up.
Yeah, I'm like 90% sure it is. But
I feel like it could be either, but let's
20
see.
grapple.
Yeah, I think that can be either, if it's just a grapple. So yeah, he's going to use a dexterity check to see if he can break free of Julio.
Come on.
I'm gonna say he breaks free of Julio.
I don't know what would give you that inclination.
Yeah, so he definitely like maneuvers his legs and kind of like breaks free of Julio's grasp, and he just like kind of backs his way into the corner of the room, and then he pulls his 2 daggers out and just says, "I don't want to do this."
So now do we do our strength checks?
Yeah, do another strength check.
Oh, ba-bam.
Yeah, so Vlado, you rush towards the door and it bursts forwards. It falls forwards. Kratos, you rush towards it, and your brother kind of falls to the ground as the door bursts forwards, but you can kind of like walk over the door, and it's dark in there, but you can definitely see there's 2 figures there, 2 Khajiit figures.
Fluffles?
Yo, what up?
Who's the other one? I asked Tasha there, who are you? And could she, I guess.
He takes his daggers and puts them back in his belt. Says, "I would like you to sit down.
Who are you?
You know me." And you probably recognize the voice of Kashadar.
Kasha
It's mittens, guys.
Kasha
Don't call me Mittens. No, I do not like that.
What are you doing here?
I have an offer for you, gentlemen, to repay
My
your debt.
heart! Did you lock our door?
Yes.
You know who
Why?
we are? Why
Yes.
would
Yes.
make you think a locked door would keep us?
Because you are not always the most aware, but I see you have
I've
changed
been
your ways
practicing.
slightly.
Speaking of aware, you don't even know I had a snake. What an idiot.
I thought your snake
Says
was
Mev from the
asleep.
other room.
I am not here to kill you. I am not here to harm you. I am here to ask of your assistance.
Well, you know, that might have been a good way to start instead of the knife at my throat.
You
had a
have
knife
failed
at his
me
throat?
before. I did not want you to fail me again. So, how would you like to hear me out, or shall we just fight our way out of this situation?
You want
I
to
don't
fight us?
think
Reaches
a
his
fight would be
hands
very
back
good
towards
for
his
you.
daggers.
Pull out
It
that
would not
glass.
be good for any of us. It would be
Pull
most
out that
profitable
hammer.
if we talk.
So let's talk, why don't we?
Yeah, there's
Well,
no
I
harm
guess
in
I'll
hearing you
have
out.
my axe at my side though. Like
We're all reasonable men.
Out of
We're
Yeah,
my
so you
sheath,
kind of like
but-
draw your weapon. You don't have it like held up, but you have it at your side.
yeah, it's like and my shield's in my other hand, of course, but they're like ready. Something
Yeah,
happens.
weapons at the ready, shield and your shield slung to your arm, ready in case like a random attack comes out of nowhere. Okay. So, you all owe me a debt. Now, you two may not owe me as much, but by association of these other 2, and I saw you still travel with the other one.
Yeah, he's asleep in here somewhere.
Yes, of course. You owe me You hear the slight sound of snoring.
I hear him.
He
I
snores
hear him.
really loud.
He does. He was very easy to track down. But I told you to steal this sword for me. You gave it to someone else. I tell you to help me, you help someone else. It is not... just not very good.
Yeah, but we were told the sword wasn't exactly yours.
Oh, it's not.
Then why do you want it?
There is a danger in the south. There is a attack. Now, the king has defended Riften. He has taken the credit. But he has used the sword you found to do so. He has pretended he is more than he is. And the attacks will continue.
What kind of attacks are you talking about?
You have seen them before. The
We have?
giants.
Oh.
And the ogres. And the goblins.
Not the goblins.
Exactly. The whooping goblins.
I
shall
just
consume
mimicked
us
one
all.
of the goblins.
Now I want you gentlemen to help. I want you to be the saviors of Riften.
Why do I feel like I've heard this somewhere before?
Because perhaps you have, and I told you, and then you gave the sword to the king, and he has just sat in his throne idly, as people have been slaughtered.
Yes.
So,
No, not
not
from you. I
wrong.
know you've said it before. I know you have, but someone else said it. Something about being Riften's helpers or something.
Oh. Don't give him any leverage.
Well, I mean, at this point, everything's kind of coming together. We may as well just kill the king, right?
Whoa, now I hold on. Now it's you last night.
You just killed his king?
Earlier, you said we
You-
were not gonna kill him.
I never said I didn't want to kill him. I'm just saying I don't know why we want to take over Riften, but if we got Kashadar over here asking us to get the sword, we got Dude over and God knows where wanting us to get these guys to meet up with them, we may as well just kill the king and take over ourselves. All the problems are solved. Bam.
That's kind of extreme, though, don't you think?
Why do we have to kill the king?
I don't know. Seems like a bad dude.
the king seems to think he is all-powerful. He wants to claim himself as king over all of Skyrim. As
That
many
sounds
other
pretty evil.
kings do.
That sounds very reminiscent as well.
There are
Another
several
person.
kings who believe they earn the right of Skyrim. But I do not think it is this king. I do not think it is any of the kings who stand.
So you believe it's who then?
now.
Nobody?
I do not know. It is not I, it is not you, it is not any of these pretender kings who try to claim power. I honestly don't care. But we need to keep the trade lines afloat. We need to keep all of the potential available in Skyrim. Otherwise, my organization will be very unhappy. So,
What might this organization be?
I will not tell you, but I think you know.
What was it? Who remembers?
So, I ask that you retrieve this sword from the royal armory. Or, if you so suggest, take care of the king and put someone else in power.
One more question. What are you going to do this with the sword when you have it?
I don't know, maybe suggest you keep it and take care of the giant problem. Or give it to someone who will.
What
These
would you
giants
guys
are
think?
threatening you?
Yes.
We maybe
They
wake
have
up
already
Nev
attacked
and ask
Riften
his
in your
opinion?
absence.
Plato, go get Nev.
You go get Mev.
Julio, go get Mev.
It's your friend, it doesn't matter anymore. He tosses like a key to you. Yeah, this guy totally has the entire row of keys he took from someone. So you can easily just...
Who wakes me up? Julio?
Yeah, Julio.
Who's on?
Little snake kisses.
Hey, Julio, what's up? And Julio, I guess, just slithers back out of the room. I suppose you
Kind
want
of
me
gives you
to
a
follow
tail.
you, huh,
He
guy?
gives you a tail wag. Kind of like motions you
walk
over.
into the room like, yeah, what's up, fellas? I was sleeping like a log. What's up?
We can hear you over here.
Oh, is this that Kasha?
Hello, little man.
Okay, little man. Well, hello, furry one.
You travel with the
no
furry
offense,
one. I don't see
Fluffles.
why this would be an insult of you. Never mind.
Play-Doh just dies.
No, none taken.
Anyway, what's going on, guys?
Yeah, he
We're
explains
killing
Having a
himself
little
again.
meeting, are we? I guess you'd fill me in on what
Yeah,
is-
you're filled in on the situation. Kashadar kind of just sits there, you know, contemplating.
Can we sleep on it? Because I'm still like half asleep, honestly.
Sure. Sleep on it.
Okay.
That didn't sound very.
I don't care. Get the job done. Finally finish what you owe.
All right.
Alright,
Yeah,
let's get
sounds
something
good.
straight,
Well, it was good to see you again.
Well,
Always a
you
pleasure.
just go back to sleep, alright?
Always a pleasure. You're looking good. You look good.
Okay, Mo, you can go now. Back to sleep.
All
Julio
right,
can tuck
good
you
night,
in or whatever
guys.
you need.
Let me know if you need anything else. I contribute and help. Absolutely.
Hey, walk and say hey. Walk out and say bye.
I just turned to Kashadar and I'm like, I wouldn't be picking with him. He's a werewolf now.
Oh, I see.
I don't know why
Very
you give this guy all
dangerous.
your information.
Why not, YOLO? What's he gonna do with that information?
More than you may imagine. It is to be assumed you have associated yourself with the wild men of Whiterun. Hmm?
We talked to him once.
We've been.
And what did they ask of you?
To kill the king of Riften.
I didn't directly say that, but they kind of insinuated it very heavily.
Like, basically telling us to do it.
Well then, I suppose you have a fairly clear choice in front of you.
That's what I was saying earlier.
Yeah, we killed the king of Whiterun, right?
I
You
have
could,
Whiterun.
I mean,
that could perhaps be helpful, but Riften is my main concern.
We're not assassins.
I mean, if we're gonna kill two of them, we may as well just kill all of them at this point.
whoa, hold on. We're not killing anybody here unless we need to.
I mean, Mitten said it himself. All the kings are wrong. And there's 7 of them.
That's a very subjective thing, don't you think?
It is my opinion, but many would agree. In
So
fact,
far from
Skyrim
what
is
I've
not
seen.
united right now. All of the separate holds are at war, so...
The 3 leaders
They're
that
all
we've
at war
met,
with each other? Like every single one?
Not quite, I suppose.
Where's
Whiterun
Riften
has its
standing?
allies to the north. East March tries to fight as much as they can. Riften stays in isolation. And
So they're not
Helgen
in this
and Falkreath
war?
try to defend themselves as much as possible.
That's
They're
what's
in
happened
the
to
war,
Falkreath?
sure. I mean, the king claims himself as High King, but no one's willing to fight him, and the coward is not willing to fight anyone, so...
How strong is this king?
Strong? That is his power. He is very strong.
Didn't you see him throw that halberd when we gave it to him?
Not necessarily the wisest, but strong indeed.
Well, we dealt with strong, so I'm not super worried about that.
Look, all I ask is either... I don't even want you to necessarily kill the king. That would be asking a lot. That would be not only recalling your debt, but making me and I and my organization owe a debt to you. So you can either kill the king, or you can just break into his armory and return the sword and perhaps any other goods you find. Perhaps you could keep the goods you find. I wouldn't know.
It honestly
Uh,
sounds like it might be easier to just kill the king at this point.
Yeah,
Breaking into an
we're not
armory?
exactly thieves or stealthy.
I know the friend that just walked off is quite slick of the tongue. Perhaps there's other
True.
ways.
Maybe.
But I will leave that decision to you. So, do I have an ally in you, gentlemen?
Wait, one more question. Did you buy the drinks?
Of course. It would be
Especially those
much
costs.
easier to take care of you if you were very drunk, but costed a few silver pieces. Well worth it.
So what would you have done if we'd, like, saw you at the bar?
And I assumed the same conversation. I must admit I did not expect you to wake up and come so full-heartedly at me.
Well, yeah, when you got a knife to your throat, you tend to do that.
You have done well. Maybe you will be up to the task after all.
Well, what do you guys think?
I don't know.
Hmm.
We'll have to talk about it.
Only if we spread Akatosh throughout Riften will our job be complete.
Well, I owe this guy something, so I guess I'm gonna go for the sword regardless. What you guys want to do with Riften's
Obviously, my
Your
brother wants
business.
to help Riften by taking it over.
I am not asking you to take lead of Riften and take the burden upon yourselves. We could find someone more suited.
Oh no, they want to do this.
Well,
This is
hold on.
their
You said we.
goal.
I don't want to be part of this. That's all
I do.
later right there.
I mean, if he
I
is
wanna
more
be the Jarl.
suited, then that will be decided. That would leave one path in front of you.
So how does power transfer work then?
Well, if he is dead without an immediate heir, then there would be a moot, and the town and the local villages would decide the leader. If you challenge him to a duel, then the winner would earn right of the town. Or there could be very complicated political overthrows. I mean, I could help you with that, but I do not know where you would start. Perhaps stealing a sword and becoming a town hero.
Okay, we get it. You want the sword to be stolen, all right? We understand that, all right?
Steal the sword and keep it for yourself if it means solidifying
That was a
your own
nice sword.
power.
I did like that sword.
Your
I like
choice.
the axe too, but
And a sword probably wouldn't be bad to have. And long term, it would weaken the king. And regardless of what we're doing, it seems like the king being weaker would help all of our goals. So I'm down. Let's steal it.
it's all for Akatosh. I'm for it.
And you,
I guess I'm in.
We can just
Excellent.
assume Mev's gonna be in, because, you know,
Just tell him
thievery.
there's money involved.
Yeah, you guys can pay him.
Or we don't exactly have to pay him. We'll just gotta tell him.
Well, I assume you're gonna take the sword.
Your
so I
character
figure
wouldn't
you
lie,
may
though.
as well pay Mev. That's only fair. Actually, no. We both owe a debt, I suppose.
excellent, excellent. So, you will help me either steal the sword or kill the king and do whatever you wish. And in return, I shall release your friend fully unharmed.
Which friend?
I believe his name is Corvin.
No, you have Corvin?
He grins at you. And that is where this session will end.
God
Oh, jeez.
damn it.
Xylo, you monster.
So one question: were you at all expecting me to pull out Julio?
A
No.
little bit. A little bit.
Okay. I'm just like sitting there. I'm like, he's always wrapped around me. I'm like, there's been no note made of it yet.
Yeah, Kashadar doesn't even know about Julio technically, so.
Yeah. That was kind of my thought. I'm like, I could probably get this, and then I nail a 22 on top of it, and I'm like, ah.
Yeah, you guys had some good rolls to back that up, but that is where we end it.
Yeah. A lot of people in the chat want Mev to be king.
I saw that.
No,
I saw
you're
a
dead.
lot of
Yo,
it.
why don't we just make Corbin king?
We'll make Corbin king, guys.
Corvin is apparently, well, you know.
Wait.
Sorry, I'm gonna chop Karjahar,
He-
whatever his name is, head off.
He didn't hurt Cheryl, did he? We don't know, did he?
If
Do
we hurt
We
Cheryl,
don't
that's
technically
it.
know.
I was fully prepared to like kill Kashadar too.
I mean, if we walked in, you guys were fighting,
But-
we probably would have helped.
Yeah. You saw what I did with the mall?
I'm not like entirely confident that I can.
I mean, if you were attacking him, we would come in for backup.
Yeah, I had no idea what you guys were doing though, so I was playing it safe.
Well, I mean, if you attacked him, and you guys were in a fight when we came in, all we would have saw is a fight.
No,
we
I
would've
know,
attacked.
but I'm not. I wasn't sure, like, you know, when you would get there, how many strength, like, how much it would take you to break that door
My strength
down.
rolls were on point. There was like one off from crit twice.
Yeah.
You're
you
welcome
did
for the
pretty well.
gauntlets.
You guys had pretty good rolls during that, so.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, plus you got the gauntlets. So.
Except for my couple of attack rolls during the frickin', what's his name? Those were
Kashadar
disgusting.
didn't roll a single attack on you guys.
Yeah, that's
I'm
why
scared
I'm
to see what he can
scared,
do.
dude.
I didn't. we
Yeah,
didn't
he
roll
had you in the
attacks.
palm of his hands the entire time.
I mean, he has Corbin, man. Like, what are we gonna
Well,
do?
we just found that out.
I know.
It'd be stupid of him to do anything to Corbin, though.
By the way, I love you guys in chat right now. Oh my god. Outcry when they heard the Corbin name.
I know. I saw chat. I was like,
No! Oh my god, they took Corbin! Oh man. That's great.
So as several storylines come to a standstill, we'll see what our adventurers do as they push forward on towards Riften.